Yes, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to GAA Fan TV. It is the live watch-along stream for Derry and Donegal in the 2022 Ulster Senior Football Final. A huge occasion for both Derry and Donegal. Derry looking to win their first Ulster title in 22 years, and Donegal, of course, as well, looking to win the Ulster stream as well. We've got Big John McMahon in the stream here with us to watch the game alongside us. You're just in time, my friend.
Happy days, my man. Good to be on. An absolute pleasure. Really look forward to the game. I've BBC's covered John, so I really enjoy their analysis. So good to be on, my man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Not doing too bad, my man. I mean, I'm over yesterday's loss for Liverpool anyway. You know, disappointing result, but sure, look, you win some, you lose some. You know, unfortunately, there was only one team in white celebrating last year, so we won't complain.
Yeah, Hala Madrid, Aaron. Hala Madrid. I know, look, it was a great game. I really don't know how you didn't win it. I really don't. Like, catalogue of chances now. So it's, look at you, be back. I see Mane is leaving, so that's not great sound. That's what you would see.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, I think he was always bound to leave. To be perfectly honest, just with I suppose with the fact that his contract is coming to the end at the end of next season. But sure, look, I suppose in terms of this game, Derry Donegal. I mean, what's your prediction? Obviously, going into it, I was listening to your podcast during the week, the JMac podcast, all the rest, and obviously you were leaving a few comments on my own show there as well. I mean, what's your prediction? You're back in Derry anyway, are you?
Yeah, like no, I just think Derry have that bit of X factor so far this year, and I think it's so far it's a really good year. I think as I said a couple of numerous times before, that like they had Tyrone's number, Tyrone All Ireland champions last year. I think they made light work of Monaghan were up and coming this year. I think Banty had a huge chance to win Ulster this year. So I've been really impressed with Derry. I really wasn't impressed with Donegal in the semi-final against us. I don't think Donegal have another gear to go up, especially after the game against us. We'll wait to see. It's an Ulster final day. A lot could change, a lot can happen. But I just think Derry have another big performance in them. And I think it's going to be their red and white stay, big man.
Yeah, 100%. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll get some team news just up on the screen. So that's the Derry team there, first of all. So you can see there Ora Lynch, Chrissy McKaig, Brendan Rogers, Conor McCluskey, Conor Doherty, Garrett McKinless, and Porrick McGrogan make up the half-back line. Conor Glass and Emma Bradley in midfield. I do think Niall Toner is coming in there for Emma Bradley, so late change there. You've Paul Cassidy, Shay Downey, Ethan Rafferty, Benny Heron, Shane McGuigan, and Noel Loughlin. And then the Donegal side, obviously, a bit of a hard image to read there, to be perfectly honest. But that is the Donegal team there. Up on the screen, maybe might be some potential late changes coming in there as well. But yeah, no, I'd have to go with you as well. I think I'll probably back Derry narrowly, maybe to come through the results. To be perfectly honest, I think Derry have been just slightly the better side so far this year, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, they definitely have been. And like, oh man, what I would give to be down at Clonus. Like, I'm looking at the scenes here, Aaron. Oh my God, I'm having goosebumps looking at it. The scenes look absolutely unbelievable. You've seen the green and yellow flares going up, the red and white flares, the Derry flags. Great to see Derry back in the Ulster final. Michael Murphy leading the Donegal team around. Oh, ready for an absolute humdinger, big man. I cannot wait for this game. I would love to be in Clonus, but Cavan's going to have to do, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, look, you've had your fair share of success, obviously, yourselves in the last couple of years. So I'm sure you can't win all of them. I'm afraid,
Oh, I'd love to be. Yeah, then the dish. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, look at the hill. Look at the hill. It looks unbelievable. Even the net behind. Oh, stop. It looks unbelievable. I can't wait for the game. It's going to be brilliant. But no, look, hopefully Cavan can get back to beat these big days. But we wait to see. Next year it's going to prove a big thing. But look, we could be Tall Cup champions yet, Aaron. We'll have to wait and see.
It could be. Were you at the game yesterday?
I didn't go because there was too much on. Really, there was you had obviously the Leinster final, the Munster final, so lots on yesterday, and it was as herself said, it was intruding with her little man's nap as well, so we couldn't get out of the house. It was housebound yesterday, so it was all too early as well. 2:00 was very early, I think.
Yeah, 100%. No, yeah, the timing of a lot of the games yesterday didn't really make sense. Like, I suppose the Leinster final on at 5:00 as well. I only watched the game this morning, to be perfectly honest, because
the Munster final at 3:00 in the day, like God forbid. So I tell you what, the crowd at the Munster final yesterday was very good as well. The ticket prices, I know a lot of people are giving out about them as well, but there's a good crowd. Kerry Kerry were just brilliant. The movement inside, I know, look, they'll have far stiffer tests than that, but some of the movement by the Kerry lads in that game, it was a joy to watch. I said in the WhatsApp group chat there yesterday, if there's one takeaway from that game, it was Kerry's movement. But here we go. Donegal broke away from the parade first.
Yeah, 100%. We're I think you might be slightly ahead of me there, but we're just getting it going. Still national anthems here on my stream. My TV, or maybe I'm slightly ahead of you. I don't know, one or the other.
Yeah, as usual, big man, as usual. The Dubs are always ahead.
That's it. We're always one step ahead. You know what I mean? We're always one step ahead.
And I tell you what, I give you some.
We have to be, because if we're not one step ahead, I tell you what, we get left in the dark very quickly. And plenty of people want to step on us, you know.
Christ, I tell you what, I give you an absolutely huge chance for the All Ireland as well. So I think I'm very impressed in that game yesterday. Christ, that's a massive. Christ, the provincials are flying in front of us. They've been dead a long time. But if yesterday wasn't a big call for change, Aaron, I don't know what they're going to need to do to get that thing changed, because the Leinster final was a disgrace yesterday, and the Munster final wasn't that much better.
Yeah, 100%. Like, hopefully we do get a close game between both teams anyway. Because although Roscommon kind of made the Galway game a little bit close towards the end, like you kind of always had the feeling that Galway were the team in front. You know, like even going into the final, sort of 10 to 15 minutes. So that's why you just hope that this game is somewhat close, and at least like gives us a bit of drama, because as you said yesterday, like watching that, like when I was watching the Leinster final back this morning, really like I kind of zoned out for the second half.
Yeah, shocking.
Because it was
shocking. Funny story, actually, before this throws in. But Jesus, like, I think the first half, I think I said in the WhatsApp group yesterday, I didn't even watch the first half of the Dublin game yesterday, because I was out talking to a good character of mine, one of my neighbours, and like you forget the Leinster final was even on. I came in for the second half. Yeah. Herself said to me, Dublin's after scoring 5 goals. So if that doesn't tell you all you need to know, I don't know what does. But no, Dublin, Aaron, I would be very impressed and happy with the way they are at the minute, because they're not gone away, you know.
100%, yeah. No, it was a really good performance, like, and I think that's there definitely is some reminders of that Dublin side. It reminds me a lot of sort of the early Jim Gavin era, to be honest, like in the sort of early years, 2013, 2014, when Dublin were very, very attacking, and a lot of improvements defensively as well. I mean, I was disappointed with Kildare in the first half, to be fair. I don't think they really got going, and I think once the goals all started flying in, I think there was definitely a case of them sort of, I suppose, struggling to keep up with the Dubs, really. But as you said there, like 5 goals in 25 minutes. Like, and I was watching the game in the living room, obviously off of O'Connell Street. You know, when you check the scoreline at half time, you're like, Jesus, I mean, good decision I made not going to this one, you know?
Oh no, 100%. You're dead right not to go to it. And look, the Leinster Championship's going to be. It is embarrassing, and I seen Tommy Rooney tweet yesterday from off the ball saying, Leinster Council essentially should hang their heads in shame. It's a disgrace what's going on. There was a call for change last October. The change didn't happen. We're back to square one, Aaron. Then obviously Dublin are Leinster champions for the 12th year in a row, and we're none the wiser. National anthem time here for me. I must be a few minutes behind you. You're a few minutes ahead. What stage are you at?
Throw-ins literally just happened there.
So you're about a minute or two ahead of me, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's because you have an L dodgy box time.
No. I pay my subscription. I'm with Sky Sports. Don't worry. I'm with Sky again.
Yeah. That's what they all say. It's always up Dubs, right? Yeah.
I've heard the dodgy boxes are very good, but no, we don't have them.
Fair. Yeah, no, I'll try not to spoil it for you anyway. But
I was going to get a beer for this game. That'd be loud, no?
You can have a beer. You can have a beer. I mean, there's no.
You're the boss.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. There's nothing.
Christ, it could be very defensive, so we might need to crack into a beer. Christ.
Yeah. To be fair, I did enough drinking yesterday, so it's about.
Did you?
Yeah, to be fair, at least the only positive with Liverpool losing is they got out of the pub early, you know. Fresh enough today, to be fair.
No way, did you leave? No, because if that was United last night, geez, I would have probably drank the night away and just forgot a bit the before.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. A few mates left, all the rest. So there was no point really. There's no point sticking around, and it's just like, I'll get some food, go home.
Where'd you get the food after the game?
You love a good Burger King, you know. You can't go wrong.
I got a burger. Oh, I love Burger King. Absolutely love Burger King. What did you go for? they're chicken royale. Oh, they're lovely.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with an L bacon double cheeseburger. You know yourself.
Hence why these tight fit jerseys are not fitting this body at the minute.
100%. Yeah, Donegal in possession here early on. I don't even think Derry have had a kick of the ball yet. Donegal very.
I tell you what, it's probably good that I'm behind you because bloody I can probably just maybe get a few and then you can kind of if you're 50-50 about something, I'll be able to kind of. I feel I might get a bit of. I'm not hungry, but I might do a Colin O'Rourke on and tuck into a burger here or something.
Well, you can if you want. Sure, look, I mean, this isn't the Sunday game or RTE or anything.
I'm not getting paid enough, so I'll tuck into a bag.
Feel free, like to do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like,
oh god, that's a bad. Don't say that to me of all people.
Michael Murphy just had a shot on goal there. Dropped.
Yeah, you're definitely ahead of me.
Drop short. Derry on the ball for the first time now. 2 minutes in. You can definitely get the sense of this game early on. Anyway, even from you watching that a couple of seconds behind that, it is very defensive. Like both teams are sitting 100%. Donegal very deep as well. Like I think this will be a very close game. Do you know what I mean? Or a very low scoring game.
Oh, will be, but you kind of have to weigh things up as well. Like Rory Gallagher knows these Donegal lads inside out. Gallagher probably knows what these boys had for breakfast this morning, so he's like, it's going to be. I'd be very surprised if it was an attacking game, but look, you're talking about Ulster final. It's going to be cagey. It's clonus. Teams are going to be nervous. You're not going to be seeing many risk takers today. Both teams will be coached to their absolute eyeballs. Stephen Rochford is in with Donegal. He is going to have such an imprint. We're in for a good 70 minutes, my man. Any comments coming in or any abuse yet?
No abuse yet. I'm sure there will be. Some coming in at some point. Anyway, we've got a man in a Cavan jersey, a man in a Dublin jersey. I mean, there's no more reason for more abuse than that.
If you could have a bad Division 2 next year and Cavan get promoted, Aaron, I'm telling you,
we go. Yeah, repeat the El Clasico. No, yeah, plenty of comments coming in so far. So very much appreciate anyone who's dropping the comments coming in there. It is live on BBC and RTE for those who are wondering as well, for those who are looking to watch the game. But I mean, in terms of Derry, like, do you think if they get this victory, if they can come through this Donegal side, get their first Ulster title in 24 years, I mean, does that then put them as serious All-Ireland contenders in your opinion? Because Dublin and Kerry, let's not forget, they're on the other side of the draw, so Derry won't have to play either one of them until a potential All-Ireland final, provided if they win. They'll have either Galway or one of the sides coming from the qualifiers in an All-Ireland semi-final, provided they get through a quarter-final. Now, there's all if, buts and maybes in there. You don't know. First of all, they have to win this game. Second of all, they probably are relying on a favourable draw. But, I mean, at the same time, it's not inconceivable, is it?
I know, no, it's definitely not. But I think in fairness, like even if Derry don't, go on a bit of an All-Ireland run, I really do think that my wee fella's trying to get in the screen here. I can't keep away.
He's enjoying the game anyway.
We got him a little pool for outside as well, but he's trying to get in the action here. No, I think Derry have had such a good year this year. Even if they don't get it, obviously, of course, if they win today, they could be great. But even if they don't get a good run in the All Ireland, I think they've had such a good year this year. It's serious building blocks for the next couple of years. Like, it's such a young Derry team. So even if they don't, of course, if they get the win today and don't even have a run the All Ireland, serious building blocks, because they have had some serious scalps so far this year. But look at Rory Gallagher; he'll be aiming for big things, and as well as that, he'll be. There's talk about the Dublin job potentially in a couple of years' time, so that could be an interesting proposition for Mr. Rory Gallagher.
Yeah, Rory Gallagher in Dublin. I mean, I'm not too sure about that one. Now, to be very
give it time. I think Matty Ford was telling me before one of the podcasts, and Matty knows
really?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I mean, to be fair, I'd be all for it. Like, I was obviously speaking on about Davy Fitz going to the Dublin Hurlers. Like, you love characters in the GAA, and Rory Gallagher is a top class manager. I mean, I've no doubts he'd be successful and he'd win All Irelands for Dublin. But I don't know if Dublin have ever had.
He's eyeing it up.
A manager outside of Dublin. I don't know if we've ever had a man outside the county, and I don't know how that would be received. His style of football as well. Do you get what I mean? Like, I just don't really know if that would go down well with Dublin fans.
Well, no, look, I think he probably did. I'd give him the pedigree for it, like, because like he's obviously won the All Ireland with Donegal completely. Oh, there's the first hand spin of the day for a Galler. But he's won the All Ireland in 12. He had a pretty good campaign with Fermanagh, got Fermanagh to an Ulster final in 2018, Ulster final with Derry. So look, big man, if there was ever talk about Rory Gallagher taking your county over, I wouldn't be putting away. I wouldn't be. How do we describe it? I wouldn't be. Excuse me, brain's gone dead there. Can't even think. I wouldn't be turning the man away.
Too much celebrating Man United's Champions League win yesterday.
I wish. Christ, get us the Europa Conference League. The Europa. A fella reminded me of because they put up an Instagram. I probably was casting the net out in social media last night. But a fella sent me a text this morning saying, "Oh, John, will United be playing Madrid next year? And you to be winning the Europa Conference League." So, look, we need to enjoy the small stuff. Enjoy them kind of wins last night, you know.
No, sure. Look, it's all a bit of crack, all the rest, and I'm sure when Man United are, fighting for the top 10 next season, we'll be giving it the other way. But yeah, we're 7 minutes in here. No score so far. I just seen Michael Murphy flash a chance wide.
I hope he wants to flash. I thought you wanted to say flash something there. I hope it just flash a point. She's not flashing again.
No, Jesus, no. I mean, hopefully things won't get that bad now. Where we'll have to start doing that. But yeah, 7 minutes in, no score. We haven't really had much going on here, to be honest. We could be in for a long day.
Oh no, big man! It's going to be defensive. I'm surprised Donegal are setting up defense. Well, no, I'll tell you, probably not. Brunto, up Cavan, absolutely up Cavan, up Brunto. Look, it's going to. I keep saying this. Ulster finals are always so damn cagey. You could look at the last 10, 12 years, and they're always like this. Anytime Donegal were involved, Donegal take that bit of time to get going. I think the game against us, I really wasn't overly impressed with them. I think they obviously got the goals at the right time for Judas goals, bits and pieces, but no, I think it's going to be a very cagey affair for the first 10 minutes. You're just, Christ bless and save us, kick the ball over the bar. Like, give us something to talk about here. Like,
yeah, Donegal have had plenty of possession in front of Derry's fullback line, but they just haven't really. They haven't gone for it. They haven't took the opportunities. They haven't backed themselves a little bit, and they've lost possession a few times. But Derry on the similar hand side, Derry haven't done the same either against Donegal. So I feel like maybe if we get like an early goal or something like that, it might open.
A goal would be key in this game. A goal would be. I don't know why, but like you can probably compare I wouldn't say goals are key in Leinster Championship because look what happened yesterday. But in Ulster Championship games, the way the games can go and the way they're set up, goals always seem to be absolutely key in Ulster Championship games. Like you obviously seen the game against Cavan Donegal, you've seen the game with Derry and Monaghan, Derry Donegal. Just goals in Ulster Championship. I don't know what it is. That's kind of a priority. Obviously, that's a cheap free. Oh no, cheese on a free.
Yeah, he's giving it the other way. Yeah. Derry had half a chance there. They just flashed the ball across the face of goal, but good bit of goalkeeping by Sean Patton there. But
Patton's a brilliant keeper.
Yeah, no, he's next level. I mean, that was some concern. I've seen a few people just on the podcast during the week or in the comment section we're talking about maybe Sean Patton's kickouts if he was to kick over Derry, but
brilliant kickouts.
So far he's been going fairly short. Like Derry have been, they haven't really been pushing up on Donegal's kickouts. So, but yeah.
Oh, there's the point. Oh, geez, I must be way behind you, am I? Oh, the big screen and clones as well. That looks class.
Yeah. I think you might be a minute or two behind. Yeah, Michael Langan had an effort there in goal, but that flash wide as well. So,
oh Jesus, I'm well behind you. But it probably is a good job because like if you thought you missed something, like obviously, oh there we go, Sean Patton. Jesus, Sean Patton. Why was she not have caught that? No.
Yeah, he probably could have. To be fair, yeah, he probably could have. Like,
oh, there's Gallagher. That's the second hand spit of the day. Will he get one more? No. That's a disgusting. Like, we're joking aside, and I know we keep joking and laugh, but that's a disgusting habit to have, isn't that? Like, where did you get that from? Like,
yeah, I'm not sure. Like you think there'd be someone maybe who was. Oh, here come Derry. They're in on goal here.
Oh, that's a balls way. Yeah, don't.
Yeah. We may have had a goal there. We'll try not spoil it for you there. There may not been a goal for Derry there.
Oh man, I'll probably have to get coverage that's in line with you. Yeah. All right, we may not have had a goal. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Right, fair enough.
I wonder, like, see, because I'm watching on the actual TV. If there was a way I could rewind it, maybe, but I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah. There may or may not.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm not too sure who got the goal there, but it was a goal for Derry anyway. So
It was a goal for Derry.
you'll see. Well, you'll see it when it flashes up. Lovely finish there, and first score of the game. So there you go.
That's going to be key. That is going to be key in this game. Here we go. I think Derry's on the attack here now. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Who? Okay. But lovely. Who got it?
No, Loughlin with a goal there. So
brilliant. There we go. Great finish.
Fantastic finish there.
Noel Loughlin. No, brilliant finish. That's going to be huge in this game because it's so methodical. It's so defensive. A goal in this game. Oh man, that could change things big time. It's a long way to go though.
Yeah, 100%. Donegal getting their first point of the game there as well.
Point of the game, yeah. I tell you what, you can nearly just say what happened, and then we can just talk about it because it's jeez. Here I must be a minute and a half behind.
Yeah, it was Shane O'Donnell with a point there for Donegal. Lovely score. Good response to be fair from Donegal because I think the last thing Donegal would need is a situation like the Monaghan game where they fall 6. Like the last thing you want to do is fall 6-7 points behind this Derry side.
You know, like in a goal like that, in a game like that, you need a rapid response. You need to be straight back at it straight away. Here we go. Who's going to get this there? But you see what I kind of mean with Donegal.
That was a really good point there. I'm not too sure. It might have been McGuigan maybe who got the score there, but you'll see this popping up now in a minute. Absolute wonder score there from Derry. So yeah, this both sides free scorer now. Both sides come to the party after about 10 minutes.
But the game badly needed that. But you see what I'm kind of talking about when Donegal got up the field, the transition, the move is so slow through the middle. Like, jeez, like it's just so. But they're doing that against Cav and Hugh McFadden and bits. Like they need to be far quicker, far quicker for today's action because they're not get away with that because like Derry will be far too cute for that kind of crack. Great to see the colours. I think I said before the game. Hello. It's great to see the colours and the clothes. Like I think the red and yellow looks really good as well, and the green.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can see there, like it does look like a majority of Derry fans in the ground from what I've seen there.
That's an unbelievable point. That is an unbelievable.
Level, unbelievable.
Who got that? Number 10 for Derry.
I think Cassidy. I think
Unbelievable. Oh sure.
Yeah.
Great for the match program in front of us. We could watch all this.
Yeah, really good score there, but.
Great score.
Yeah, no, fair play to Derry. I mean, look, I think like the opening 10 minutes was almost like if you were watching a boxing match, it was almost like two fighters sort of trying
to each other out.
Yeah, basically, and then really what's happened is one of them is throwing a big sucker punch in Derry's opening goal, and now it's really kicking off now.
Yeah, no, it's great because I think a goal like that you need. But I keep saying it though. I don't know what it is. I'll try to go with RD's goal. But I don't know what it is about Ulster football. The TV's after freezing. That's good. So you'll have to keep me up to date. I don't know what it is about Ulster football goals or like a point like it. But that's been the situation for years and years and years. It always takes a moment to wake the game up, and it's great to see that because. And also, you don't want to be watching a game with fierce defensive because like no one gains anything from that either,
Yeah, 100%. Michael Murphy's had another effort there from a 45 flash wide, so that's 2 or 3 wides now for Michael Murphy. So he definitely hasn't got his shooting boots on so far here. I mean, you're talking about probably Donegal's main player, captain, all the rest, but yet to really step it up.
Yeah, but I think Murphy, like there's always so kind of much pressure on him as well. It'd be great if someone could kind of even just give him a hand up there as well because he's like Jesus. You're talking the last 10 plus years of being the sole man. Like I know McBurdy has been there, but he hasn't been able to kind of get up to Murphy's standards in the last couple of years because it's a bit of a solo act by him.
Yeah, but not only that with Michael Murphy, it's not just a scoring though. Like I feel like with Paddy McBurdy, if Paddy McBurdy isn't scoring, if he isn't kicking points, he doesn't really offer much else. Whereas Michael Murphy, he's doing so much in the game in terms of controlling the tempo of the game, picking out passes, picking out play, and that's one of the big differences I think between the two.
Yeah, 100%. I'm kind of looking at my eyes are about 10 things there at the minute. But no, you're definitely right. I think even the likes of Ryan McHugh as well. I think he'll kind of have to have a big game today as well. He'll have to have a big say in it because I think, but the one thing on that is Gallagher will know exactly the way he goes about his business. See, the key in this game is Gallagher knows the exact way this Donegal team operates. So, if you're, I think Derry's going to still be thereabouts, but yeah.
Yeah.
Who were you thinking before the game?
Yeah.
Did you keep thinking Derry, Donegal?
Yeah. No, I was always in favor of Derry, to be perfectly honest. Kind of in a similar fashion to you. Like Donegal's it's a hard team to judge. Like they finished third in the league. They've had some good performances. They've had some big moments, all right, but I'm just not sure about them. I feel like they do have a bit of a soft underbelly, and I feel like if you get in their faces, if you make it difficult, if you make it tough, they do tend to wilt quite a lot. And even in that game against themselves, like I feel like if you just had a bit more quality in the final sort of 15 to 20 minutes, I think you could have snuck it, and that's kind of one of the big differences. Like even like I felt like Armagh were very, very flat against them. I feel like when they're in front, they're a very good team at controlling a game, seeing a game out. But when they fall behind, they do tend to struggle quite a bit.
Oh no, but that's what I'm saying. Like I'm up to date here now. The TV's after kind of revamping itself, so I'm after kind of Derry points. So I'm Derry 1-2, Donegal 1 point. Is that?
Yeah. I think it might be still about 40, 45 seconds ahead of you. Yeah, but with Shea Downey with a point there, it was a lovely score. So
Shea Downey, yeah. So it was good. It's a good scoring, but no, it's great. I tell you what, and I think the last Ulster final. Where was it last year? Was there a big crowd? Could big crowds go to Ulster final last year? Gee, who won the championship last year? Was it Donegal?
It was Tyrone. Remember, it was in Croke Park. Tyrone beat Monaghan in Croke Park.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, the first Ulster final since 2019 where there's been a packed house, it's brilliant to see because Cavan played Donegal that day. It's great to see the colour back in that place. It feels like life's finally normal again. Seeing the crowds, the buzz, the excitement.
Yeah, 100%. Another point from a free there from Shane McGuigan. So Derry 5 up to the good, and like when they're starting to build up a lead like this, it gets worrying for Donegal because they've been very flat so far. They've missed chances. Murphy's wide. And like all of a sudden, if this lead starts to become 5, 6, 7, 8, like it's going to be very hard to see how Donegal can get in behind Derry and really create anything.
But what I'm saying is, though, like, and I'm not going to blow my own trumpet, but if Derry go on and win this game, I will not be surprised because the signs have been there. I know people keep saying Donegal were not good in the semi-final against us. Derry have been absolutely flying it in the championship. Like, if Derry go on and win this game, people cannot be surprised because Donegal have not got out of the traps this year. Like, I said it to Daniel Hussey during the week, Derry on this way, Donegal on this way. And the people aren't really realising that. Like, It'll take a game like this for people to stand up and realise, that Donegal aren't the team they are.
Yeah, it's funny as you were saying that you'll probably get it on your stream there in a minute. There was a long ball floated in there, nearly resulted in a half goal chance there for Donegal, but Derry come out with the ball in the end. But yeah, I'd be of the same opinion as you as well. Like I think when you look at Derry having beaten Monaghan and Tyrone, and when you look at how comfortably they've started to smash them or beaten them as well, Donegal on the other hand side of the breath, like it was a weird one with Armagh. They just didn't really turn up on the day. It was a strange performance from them. Although you do give Donegal a lot of credit for that victory, but you would look at Derry as the up and coming team, whereas Donegal have had, although they've been in 10 out of 12. Oh, this is their 10th Ulster final in the last 12 years. Like I think they've only won 5 of them. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, no, you see, that's the big kind of thing on it. Like, and I suppose they've been there year in, year out. There's a bit of fatigue that's come from that. Oh, high ball in, Derry keep it out with it. But there's a bit of Conor Glassey's an outrageous player. There's that bit of kind of fatigue that's come from that. The thing of Derry being so fresh, the youth, Rory Gallagher. Like it just seems to be a changing in the guard. And look, Aaron, it's great to see because the G at the minute is a very, very stale product.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, especially when you're watching some of the finals yesterday, Donegal on the attack there. I think they've kicked a point there from Ryan McHugh. So Donegal trying to live in the game or trying to stick in the game, but Derry looking fairly comfortable as well. It's going to be interesting as well. Like if Derry were to go on and get the victory, Donegal go on to the qualifiers. Like you're going to have
no one will want to get them either. Like, but still, it's not.
Very tasty, potential qualifier meetings in there.
Oh, of course there is. Of course there is. Like, and I know obviously we got the win against Down yesterday, but you'd love Cavan to be in amongst that because you seen? Oh yeah, there. You seen the Ulster semi-final against Donegal? Cavan can't get up to that level, so it's an awful pity we are where we are because we made very light work of
I
Down
don't know if we
yesterday. So
still have you there. I can't hear you there at the minute.
I think I lost you. Can you hear me now?
Can you still hear me there? Can you?
I can hear you perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I've got nothing from yourself there at the minute. I can't hear you.
Wait 1 second. Hello.
Nothing there at the minute. Let's see. We'll remove you and then try add you back.
Boom. Hello.
Still nothing there now. Still nothing there.
Will I come back in? Come back out?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see with the viewers there who if they can hear you or me. I'm not 100% sure what's.
I can hear you. I can hear you perfectly. No.
Oh wait. It's off. I don't know what happened there. Wait, speak now. I think.
Hello.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. It was on my end there. For some reason, my laptop decided to mute itself. No idea why happened.
No worries, my man. No worries. No, I was getting seriously worried there, my man. Holy moly.
Yeah, but no, Derry 1-4-2 up now.
1-4-2 up.
Yeah, 1-4-2 up. Yeah,
a lead like that in most of the final is huge.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's a good game in Clones. I wouldn't be surprised now if Derry can kind of push on and win this, big man. I'm really holding out high hopes for them. I'm not going to say that because I have a couple of pound on them, but
absolutely.
And not big pound because the odds are very good. I don't know we accumulate later, and obviously I'll probably go against myself now, but I think once Cavan, who else? Galway, Derry, who else was in the other big games? Dublin, of course, Kerry. So Derry's the last team for me to win a few pounds. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, Donegal were going in as the favourites as well. I think were they going in as the bookies' favourites? I think, which was a little bit surprising. Yeah. I feel like with the bookies,
what a catch! What a catch by Doherty. Will you get that as well? Brilliant catch, brilliant point, great score. I love that kind of football. Nice direct play. Love it. Give me that all week.
Yeah, no, Derry doing well, but Michael Murphy just wins the resulting kick out there from Donegal. Donegal have a 2 points without reply there, so I mean they're starting to get
in the
going.
groove. Look, it's going to be. How do you describe this? It'll be like a tennis match, up and down, over and back, over and back. Look,
they're like a basketball game.
It's like a basketball game. The bottom line is it is two quality teams going up against each other, but I just still feel Derry can do a number on them. Yeah. Like you could kind of put it this way, right? Derry obviously moving better than Cavan this year. Like if Derry could do what we probably maybe didn't do against Donegal, stop that kind of goal threat, be aware for it, because Donegal loves the high balls as well, like using Murphy when he's in the full forward line. But there we go, 17 Pattern Morgan, is it? Good score, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I suppose the thing is for Derry really though is, I mean, because even when you're going into the final sort of 15 to 20 minutes, like it's such a big occasion for the Derry footballers. Like they haven't won an Ulster title in 24 years. Like all them supporters there, a lot of them mightn't have even been born. Some of them would have been very young the last time Derry won an Ulster title. Some of the players were probably only kids when they won Ulster titles as well. So it's just such a huge occasion. It'll be interesting to see like if the occasion gets the better of them kind of going into the final sort of 15, 20 minutes if they do have a lead to hold,
That's something, experience alone is going to be key in this. But I'm after seeing the Derry keeper handed the ball straight to Murphy. Like that's a given bunch to bear. Like Christ, you do not give the ball like that to Murphy. Jeez, he nearly put the ball into Clones Town, that kick.
Yeah, it was a sloppy kick out there from.
Jeez, Clones is hard bet. Clones is hard bet most of the final day. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. When the place is full, it's a fantastic place. Here we go.
Look at that! A Cavan man praising the Monaghan town.
Oh well, that's it. Leave it at that. Christ.
Yeah.
No love lost there. There's Mr. Third hand spit of the day. Don't you love to see it?
Yeah, he's like Joachim Lowe there on the touchline.
I tell you, as long as he doesn't do what Joachim is doing, holy God.
You would think that someone would maybe say to him though, like
I'm
maybe
surprised his wife or his
yeah.
kids have surely said something to him. Like you know yourself. Like if you were acting the pup on a weekend or doing something at a game, herself would be on to you.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
missus be on if I stepped outside the door. Like, so how he's getting away with that, I do not know.
yeah. I don't know, but to be fair, he looks like a man. To be fair, that doesn't really care at all. Like he
Just
looks
like
like
me and you.
yeah, 100%. You know, just jumping around on the sideline, acting the madman, like just going crazy. And you know, all his players
Derry
are
points,
buying
great
into
point
it.
from a free. That Doherty man is flying. But you're saying
Yeah, no, I think with Derry, like if he's just watching Donegal having a half goal chance there, but nothing really coming out of it. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, no, just the energy that he has on the touchline. Like I think,
class.
and I think at the end of the day, if it wins Derry, like we're obviously just having a bit of crack. Like I think if Derry win an Ulster title, no one's going to care about
No,
his craziness on the sideline, you know. And
no.
as
I
I've
think
said
it's
before,
it's
the GA needs more characters. Like it needs
brilliant.
more.
Yeah,
It needs more people to just have a bit of personality, a bit of
yeah,
enthusiasm, a bit of excitement. We've too
yeah.
many lads walking
Lads,
around in suits and all this crack. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, I think you described it well. Lads in suits with their legs crossed and slurping tea, or what?
Yeah. Pretty much. It's like people coming in like they have a PhD and
Yeah,
or whatever in Gaelic football or whatever. You know, just remember that we're all fans at the end of the day. Before obviously we're not players, unfortunately.
well, I am, but
Yeah, maybe.
I am, but at a very low level.
Yeah. I know. Same here.
Jesus Christ. Are you playing any football these days, no?
No, not anymore. Now I was playing for the club
Retired.
up until the
What's your
lockdown.
club
But
again?
yeah, St Vincent's is actually the
Finney's.
so Whitehall Kill would be just up the road from me now. So I'd be very close to that. But Vincent's would have been a club I would have grown up supporting
Played
because
for. So who did you play for? Whitehall or
Vincent,
Finney's?
Vincent,
Oh, you played for Finney's. Oh, you
yeah,
and
Vincent,
DC.
yeah.
You and DC. Is DC? Is he Donegal?
I think so. To be honest, yeah, I think there's definitely a few chopping and changes. There's a lot of. I wouldn't be too close with the club anymore now, to be honest. But there's definitely a lot of chopping and changes there the last couple of years. I don't know what it is with Connolly. I just don't know if I think he's just kind of lost interest in playing, to be
Okay.
honest. You know.
Well, to be fair, like, and I think he maybe had a bit of a disagreement with the manager last year, but I think
Yeah.
with Dublin, he won the 5 in a row. That was kind of watershed, as I was saying to my mate there a couple of weeks ago. There was a lot around that, so I think he probably exhausted himself as a footballer. He went out to Boston. Jesus, he was probably one of my favorite. But the thing I love about Connie, he was different. He was obviously, he was different, I suppose, and he was such a brilliant player. So, but no, I love Condy when he's playing. But yeah, what stage of the game are you at now?
Yeah, so on the 29th minute, Brendan Rodgers just absolutely rinsed Michael Murphy inside and out, popped it over the
Great
bar.
score by number 5. The Derry's odd. Forward hand split, fifth hand split. But
Derry 5 to the good.
Yeah. No, it's no, they are doing very well. Like, but I think it's great to see Derry having an array of scores as well. Like the number 5, it's great to see them kicking points from all angles. Like it's great that the players having the confidence to do that, because in a lot of county teams, you're not seeing the 5 score and you're seeing your Paddy Lynch's of this world score and taking the main scoring threat from it.
Yeah, Sharon had a question here for you, John. She was asking, do you think Cavan will win the Holchin Cup? I mean, you're certainly the favourites anyway. I mean, you certainly should be winning it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's that thing with Cavan, and I've said this, you've probably said this before as well, where you do sometimes, I don't know, just slip up against some of the lesser teams. No, you haven't this year, to be fair. So
yeah, good question, Sharon. I think we can definitely go on and try win it. I think there was a great win. I think, as I was saying to a couple of people before, I think Westmeath would probably be the only kind of challengers we may have. I think Westmeath struggling today against their who they're playing. So, but no, I think we really should go and try win it. I think obviously into a quarter final now. I think are the semi-finals the finals of Croke Park, Aaron?
yeah, they are. Yeah,
that's brilliant. That'll be a nice day out for us, big man. You Cavan be up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you'd be for the whole week. Then you'd be staying for the semi-finals up until the final the next week.
Save the money on travel. But no, it'll be brilliant. I think we can win it, Sharon. We absolutely can. We have the quality to win it. I keep saying it, that Donegal game's a blueprint to where we can get to. We are too good for it, but the key thing in this, if you're too good for it, go and win it with ease. Get over the games comfortably. We dispatched it down very well yesterday. Do that for the rest of the tournament. and hopefully we'll be thereabouts. But I really think we can go and win it. But Aaron, as you rightly said, we do struggle against small teams. But let's hope, Aaron, because Christ, it's a horrendous competition to be in. Let's not be let's be true about it.
Yeah, and actually, I heard as well, like if you actually win the Tailteann Cup, it actually guarantees you a qualifier spot next year. So at least it probably would take the pressure off somewhat in the league. Although I think you'd be fully focused on getting promoted anyways, regardless. But it would probably just
propel you that bit more. Yeah,
alleviate the pressure a little bit.
Yeah. Oh no, we definitely can go and win it. We definitely can go and win it. Like, and we've the quality of players. Because I was looking at the team, I don't think we've even. I don't know what Conor Moyna wasn't playing yesterday, so I don't know, was he injured, or maybe it was just he was taking a break. I think Cormac O'Reilly didn't start yesterday. Kieran Holland-Brady was playing instead of him. So look, strength and depth is there. So look, Sharon and Aaron, fingers crossed.
Yeah, absolutely. John was saying here, Dublin v Kerry final, presumably means the All-Ireland final, but obviously they provided they win their quarterfinals, they'll be fixed to play each other in a semi-final.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, but that'd be fantastic. That'd be brilliant.
Probably are, like, judging off this weekend's action anyway. Probably is Kerry and Dublin is 1 and 2. Yeah,
Kerry weren't that good in the first half yesterday, so it did definitely take them a while to get going. But I think when Kerry got the groove, when they got their bit of mojo, God Almighty. Killian Spillane was brilliant yesterday. Great to see him doing so well, obviously. Was David Clifford, someone said he was injured, but I think someone said to me yesterday he was actually at the Champions League final. I don't know, was that a joke? Or is that
I've not. I don't think he's a Liverpool fan, though, to be honest. So I don't know if
he's Celtic.
Celtic fan, yeah. Maybe he was there. I don't know. I obviously, I'm from the reports I heard he was injured anyway. But
they were playing Roscommon in a challenge game last week, and apparently Cavan played Mayo in a challenge last week, and Cavan bet Mayo. So there we go.
Jesus, there you go. I mean, all of a sudden, Cavan for Sam, get it trending, get it going all across.
We can't even win, Sam.
Yeah. To be fair, Cavan actually have won an All-Ireland more recently than Mayo.
I heard. I was listening to your podcast during the week, and they were not fluky All-Irelands. We had some unbelievable players back in the day, so they were not fluky, my friend. I was deeply insulted by them comments.
Yeah, were you around back in the 40s and 50s? What did you time travel back to?
Jeez, the way my body is at the minute, I feel like it. Holy moly! But massive congratulations to our fellow JMOC podcast pundit member Johnny Merton tying up to the beautiful Marguerite the other day. Absolutely delighted for him. Brilliant.
100%. I mean, weddings are, one of the biggest days in people's lives. So there you go.
Apparently,
yeah. From what I've heard now, like, don't quote me now.
You're in your second marriage, eh?
Yeah. Second one in the last year,
Second last year. But no, brilliant. I was delighted for Johnny. He's a top man. What stage are you at now, big man? How are you fixed?
Yeah, so we're just going into the final minute here. Donegal 1-6, or Derry 1-6. Donegal 6 points.
Oh, Donegal got a point there. Okay, yeah. I'm in Derry 1-6. Donegal 5. There's McBurney.
Yeah, I think. I think to be fair to Derry, they've just been managing the game very well, controlling the game, slowing it down. The worry is for Derry, though, is if they drop too defensive and allow Donegal to get back into it. I feel like they should try and I don't know. Like, I'd just be worried going into the final 10 minutes, just with how much is on the line. Maybe they will get over the line, but
I'm presuming Brady taps his free over, does he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Kevin McStay on commentary. Jeez, the size of McBurdy. Holy mother. He must be doing his gym work.
He's definitely eating his greens, all right.
He's eating his greens. But McStay says yesterday, you can't. What McStay says yesterday, you can't coach running. Or what did he say? Someone tweeted about it. You can't coach fitness or something like that. And I think someone said, "Oh yeah, Jesus, try tell that to Usain Bolt's trainer." Like, McStay, when he's commentating, where does he get? Look, Eamon Fitzmaurice said yesterday that Kildare won the second half.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. The thing is, though, because I think the reason why they say, "Oh, Jesus, an absolute error there at the back, an absolute howler from Oren Lynch," but he gets away with it anyway.
He gets away with it.
Derry almost conceding a howler of a goal there, right on half time. But But yeah, I think the reason why you have the likes of Kevin McStay and Fitzmaurice say that kind of stuff.
I think it's cheap. It must just be cheap.
Yeah, I think it's just because they have the rights obviously for GA games. They want to keep people watching. They want to keep people intrigued. But to be fair, people can see through it though.
Oh no, like it's just nonsense commentary. Like, oh my god, it's just there's so much stuff. Like, it's funny though. Some of the stuff that they say, like it can be that bad at times. You nearly forget what they're saying, or you nearly ignore what they're saying because it can be that. Oh no, it's poor. It's poor. Yeah, I'm presuming it's half time for you there, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Derry 1-6, Donegal 6 points. So Derry 3 points in the good, 35 minutes, or 50 minutes, I suppose I should say, plus injury time away from a first Ulster title in 24 years, which would certainly be a significant achievement for the Oakleaf County. Definitely a lot of work to do for Donegal, but at the same time, they're not too far behind. It isn't like the Monaghan game or the Tyrone game where they're 6-7 down. It's only 3 points. Only a bounce of a ball in it, as they say.
Oh, I'm only after getting that mishap in the Derry defence. You see what I mean? Them high balls, they are the worry, and Derry just about dealt with that. Donegal love them high balls. That's what killed us the last day. Look what's after happening nearly.
Yeah, no, there was one earlier in the game as well that just dropped into
Michael Langan.
Into Lynch. Yeah,
Michael Langan absolutely buries it wide. I'm telling you, that's the thing that might kill Derry today. So they'll have to be so alert to that. But no, geez, on the side note, I was obviously listening, obviously just at halftime, so we can take a bit of a breather now. But I was listening to the Dublin Kildare game, and what was it? I think Glenn Ryan and Dermot Early were apparently going bananas in the dressing room at halftime. So.
Yeah, well, absolutely, especially when you concede 5 goals inside 25 minutes. I mean, very, very disappointing from a Kildare perspective. And it's interesting because I was saying, I remember sort of coming into the game that Kildare should go toe-to-toe with Dublin and they shouldn't sit back, but they went toe-to-toe and they got absolutely blown to pieces. Like, they conceded 4 goals. It just goes to show there's just no way of getting by. There's just, like, because if Kildare had went super defensive, it mightn't have been as of a convincing win for Dublin. But you can, Dublin still would have won the game,
I know 100%. Like, but I think as someone maybe was kind of saying that, the scenes and the jubilation after the league game, Kildare going absolutely mad when the Betch is in the league. It's all about championship, lads. It's all about championship, and like I think you can win what you want in the league, but Aaron, who even won you can barely even remember who won. So.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, all right, to certainly see those All-Ireland quarterfinals when the draw comes along as well. Qualifier draw or qualifiers next week, potentially in there as well. So yeah, it's certainly going to be an interesting one. But ultimately, obviously, it's halftime. What have been your thoughts on the first half? Derry, I suppose, started obviously well. They got that opening goal. There was no score for the opening 10 minutes. Derry have controlled the game very well and done the usual sort of stuff that we've seen from them. But to be fair to Donegal, they're certainly still in this game. Only kick of a ball in it.
Yeah, no, look, it has been a very good kind of first half, and obviously it'll be good to see the stuff at halftime now, the analysis and bits. But I think a goal, I keep saying it, is huge. That huge in that particular game. You did just see in the last kind of moments there that big high ball, Derry did deal with it just about. So that is the big danger if Donegal. They have got a lot of luck from that in the past, so I think they will kind of keep doing that. Donegal get the big high balls in on the Murphy and stuff, so that's going to be very interesting now in the second half. But I think Derry still kind of can push on and win the game. It just kind of keeps boiling down to how much they can limit Donegal's runners through the middle. But Derry have been brilliant. I think Gallagher's game plan so far looks like it's been working. He'll be a very, very happy man at half time. I would say maybe a couple of things to brush up on. Declan Bonner, look, it's cagey. It's still very tight, but if you take the goal away, it's very few and far between. But the Derry shooting has been absolutely brilliant. Conor Doherty's finishing has been fantastic. Nice direct running. So yeah, just a great game, very tight, and not like the other games because I really was expecting Galway Roscommon to be tight. That didn't happen, and then you can't really talk about the other games yesterday,
Yeah, it still was a great game between Galway and Roscommon, to be fair, though. Like, when a provincial final finishes 2-19 to 2-16, definitely plenty of excitement. But yeah, plenty of comments flying in there. So if people can smash the like button and subscribe if you are new, that'd be That'd be much appreciated there. Patrick says here, Derry have played well so far. Paddy says, hope Derry keeps it going. We might just turn down your mic a little bit there. It's just a little loud there.
Oh, mine.
Yeah, we could just pick up the TV just a
Oh,
bit too
sorry,
much
Aaron.
there.
Of course.
No, you're all good. You're
Yeah.
all good. You're all good.
Yeah, all good.
All good there. All good. But yeah, Paddy was saying there, hope Derry keeps it going. So I mean, look, if Derry can keep playing with that same energy, that same way of playing, I mean, it's going to give themselves a big chance going into the second half.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like, and I think it's just that consistency. You know how long they can kind of stick with this kind of this performance, and obviously Derry's big thing this year has been based on fitness levels, sticking to the routine, sticking to the game plan. So it just depends how long Derry's legs can kind of stick at it. But look, they've been so good this year. I suppose it's an Ulster final. Things, your body can get nervous. Nerves can kind of start to creep in. Last 10-15 moments changes game. So it's going to be, as you rightly said, it'll be very interesting when a lot of these young Derry lads can stick it out. And I absolutely think they can, because Mike Murphy only 1 point in the first half, Birdie point, looking at the stats here so far. But Derry shooting has just been unbelievable. And obviously, I think hearing reports, obviously, with Derry's training at the weekends, I think they train 4 hours on a Sunday. And also, Gallagher must have them down to a T.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, he's one of the best coaches in the game for a reason. I mean, you've obviously got Emmett Bradley obviously on the bench as well, still potentially to come on. Lakeland Murray in there as well, so plenty of options, most certainly from a Derry perspective there to potentially come off the bench. I mean, for Donegal though, at the same time, do you think? I mean, if Donegal can turn this around and they do get beat, and let's say they don't do anything of significance in the qualifiers, I mean, it just kind of could that be the end of Bonner? Could they maybe then start looking elsewhere in Donegal?
Yeah, look, you see, it's interesting. You can, there's the Derry goal there now, the first goal. You see, it is interesting to bring that up, and I kind of have been talking about Bonner's kind of impact now with Donegal. I think he has one more year after this, but I think this is obviously a huge game for them. And again, when you look into the qualifiers, not many teams really would want Donegal. So look, it'd be anyone's nightmare. But I think there probably would be need to reassessing things. And you're obviously talking about Donegal the last couple of years, All Ireland contenders, obviously Ulster favourites year in year out. But I don't know, just haven't been overly impressed with them so far this year. If they could try to go on and win this game, who knows? But they could be looking elsewhere. Who kind of comes in, replaces Bonner, if that kind of same pedigree, it would be very interesting. I know those Jim McGill's come out of the dead work and step into the hot seat again. I'm not sure, but look, it'd be a nice job to take in. But I just don't know. Is there many young lads coming in for Donegal? Like I keep saying this, but you need a Murphy replacement. You need a McBurdy. You need probably a full season of McBurdy instead of a good league campaign for him. But look, it'd be a very interesting job to take over. But look, we have to give Declan Bonner another year at it. I think he has one more year after this year. So, but look, Derry's, oh my God, Derry's forward movement and play has just been brilliant. So good to watch.
Yeah, I think they might have kicked maybe one wide in the game, but I mean they've been so clinical in front of goal. Whether not even just the forwards, but even the the fullbacks like Brendan Rodgers, a superb point in the game,
and he takes more. Yeah. And he takes Murphy up the field as well, because Murphy, like you seen him walking behind him. That kind of reminds me of the 2015 All-Ireland final when Philly McMahon went up and got a point, and obviously Gooch was tracking him. So that is what would remind me of. Colin O'Rourke in halftime when Alice is there. I suppose he might whip out a chicken roll now any minute now. And Sean Cavan as well. See, it's hard to know BBC, RTE. It's so damn hard to know which one you stick with, but yeah.
Yeah. Usually, I would say BBC are the better of the two right now, in my opinion. Like I just think with Mick Hart in there, he just adds, he just adds something different. Obviously, you've Peter Canavan, Oshie McConville, so great lads. But sure, look, I mean, you can't beat us two here now. Like on the
This is top class, my man. This is absolutely top class. It's far more interactive as well, and we are. What is that? We're giving people what they want to see and hear. Giving people what they want to hear and see. No more nonsense. No more nonsense. Actually, look, we have the same. I was going to say with the same All Ireland medals as Sean Cavan. No, God, we don't, because he had an unbelievable career. And then Noel Healy's been unbelievable. Colin Burke, we all know about him as well. Maybe Joanne Cantwell, we could say for that.
Yeah, we're on a par, I suppose, with Joanne. You could maybe say in regards to that. But second half, how do you see it going? Would you see Derry holding this result out, or can Donegal
It's
close it back?
The game is really, really well poised. Oh, Jesus, advertising for the Irish soccer team. Well, who knows? They might have a good campaign yet. Yeah, no, I think it's really, really well balanced now. I think this is where we want to see this game. Like, either team can go on and win it now, but I really feel it'd be great to see Derry winning because the championship badly needs a bit of a new team. Essentially, I think Derry are that new team up and coming. I think Derry absolutely can push on, but look at Old Talk for that road. It could boil it back to Donegal well, but now we're in for an.
Oh. Yeah, 100% there, 100%.
Yeah, I think my screen's loading there. It's all right, all good.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're all good there. You're all good. Yeah, no, absolutely, and especially with Derry's options on the bench as well, like bringing on an Emmett Bradley or potentially a Lakeland Murray. Who do you think so far has been maybe obviously it's early days yet, but man of the match or standout players? I mean, I think Brendan Rodgers has done a very good job. Noel Loughlin with 1-2. To be fair, you can't really contribute 1-2 in a game like this. You can't really beat that. To be fair.
Yeah, no, he has been brilliant now, and I think obviously Derry's. I think Conor Doherty has been absolutely sensational. Has been absolutely sensational, and he has been brilliant. But I think it just keeps boiling down. I think if they can get him ball, he will score. I think he's been probably my player of the game so far. Probably from a Donegal point of view. Obviously, you're always looking at Michael Murphy. Maybe hasn't got into it as of yet, but no, Conor Doherty, number 15 for Derry. He's been brilliant.
Yeah, no, he's been absolutely fantastic so far from a Derry perspective. Definitely setting up a lot around him. I think is that the Cavan team on the pitch there. The Jubilee
it is. Yeah, Jace, again, I'm way behind.
Yeah,
I'm way behind you, but no, it absolutely is. It's the Cav 97 Ulster winning team. It's brilliant to see. Look, that was an unbelievable team. They probably could have won an All Ireland that year. They got to the semi-final against a very, very strong Kerry team that we all know about back in the day. But no, it's brilliant to see. 25 years on, and it's great to see some of them lads getting their day out in the sun. And what a game to be at! I'd say some of the lads were delighted to be welcome along because I'd say they got free in, Aaron.
Yeah, 100%. I'm sure they got in all right. Probably got a free hot dog and a pint to go with it as well. I think was that the one where Martin McHugh nearly got eaten alive?
Yes, 97. I would have been a couple of months old. It's 6 or 7 months old. So I don't know if I was brought to it or not.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing that interview. It's like he's absolutely delighted, but after about a minute, he's like, "Oh Jesus, I'm not sure about this now. I think I need to get out of here."
Oh yeah, but jubilation, like because like I keep saying it, but like I think Jesus, I'm probably like a broken radio saying this to you, but it's absolutely like football is just like a religion up here, Aaron. So like. You seen this? Like I know the 2020 success, no fans could be out due to the COVID-19, being around. But back in '97, you had the fans. It was scenes of jubilation. So that's what I'm kind of saying. Hopefully, in the next couple of years, we can get back to that promised land because Aaron, it was unbelievable scenes, and it's hard to believe. I was a nipper for the first win, and I was obviously 23 years of age for the next one, so you're hoping to God we can win one in the next couple of years because that's far too long. But no, an unbelievable interview with McHugh. Great times, great scenes, and well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, a Donegal legend himself, having won an All. He won an All Ireland as a player with Donegal, didn't he? Back in
92. Yeah.
92. Yeah. And did he win one? I don't think he won one as a manager, though. I don't think.
Not yet. Or when I say not yet, no. He definitely probably has. But I don't know. It's so hard to know with Martin McHugh because he's been involved with kind of college teams. Like he never really. I suppose you can nearly use the terminology of putting money where his mouth is, but he never really got involved with many county setups. So I know the punditry is easy money, and he's a great opinion on the game and bits like that. But no, he never sunk his teeth into management. And look, we wouldn't turn him down here in Cavan if he wanted to come up here again. But no, I think his management days seem to be numbered. I think he's enjoying the bit of punditry with BBC, and I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, no, fair. It's a fair gig, all right. So he might as well make the most of it. I suppose it's a similar fashion to Kevin McStay. I mean, he was obviously touted to get the Mayo job for years, never quite got it. Went to Roscommon, done well there, but I mean, he's probably not going to get that the Mayo job after all his attempts.
Yeah, after all his attempts, Aaron, and I think he's been on to Usain Bolt in the last while, saying that you don't need to have a good level of fitness for running. So I think Usain Bolt's obviously gone on his case since. Oh my God, I can't believe in him. Yeah, there you go. That's the cards we dealt with. That was a great goal chance for Donegal as well. Bonner will be scratching his head at how they didn't get that.
Yeah,
Captain with the pink shirt today.
are you referring to the when Oren Lynch kind of dropped the ball? Was it?
Yeah, the chance at the end, But I keep saying that this is the thing Donegal will keep targeting it against team. Big high ball in, but it's amazing. They should keep doing. They should do it. They should try it a lot more because the size of Murphy. We know the power of Murphy in around the square. So if they could get him in around the square, I know they probably need him out the field, but it's definitely something that they should try target a bit more. Jeez, Colin O'Rourke. Jeez,
Yeah. No, I think they should push up most certainly on Derry's kickouts. Like we've seen them do that at times in the first half. It obviously worked when Oren Lynch kicked to Murphy. But the one thing I can't understand as well is that, like for Donegal, for Sean Patton, they definitely should kick a lot more longer, in my opinion, from their kickouts rather than going short all the time. Because I think that we've seen there in the first half, that definitely is a bit of a weakness for Derry, is those sort of diagonal balls coming in. They've struggled a couple of times with them. So, and especially maybe if they were, if it was to come down the home stretch, going to the final 5 to 10 minutes, I would fully expect they'll throw Murphy in a full forward and start hitting long balls into him. I mean, I think they'd be crazy not to do that.
Yeah, we see that, but that's my thing on it. Like they done that against us in the semi-final, and they got so much joy from it. So it's kind of like, geez, why wouldn't you just do that again? But I suppose, look, if they're getting the scores from out the field and they're doing quite well generally up front, that's probably panic stations about pumping the high balls in. But look, if it's working for you, if they're getting joy from it, they nearly got joy from it there the last couple of seconds of the game. Langan nearly banged it home, and Derry looked fairly suspicious under that high ball. But look, Derry, Rory Gallagher, they'll be well aware of that threat. It's look, Derry, a well-oiled machine, kind of like the Dublins, the Kerrys of this world. They'll be well aware of that threat. I just don't think Cavan were in the semi-final. They probably didn't know what to expect for that game. But it's going to be a juicy second half.
Yeah, seeing the Derry team are back on the pitch there anyway, but no sign of Donegal, and Declan
Bonner's giving him a good roasting.
Yeah, he's certainly laying into them all right, because it's a huge game for Donegal in my opinion as well, because obviously having been beat by Cavan 2 years ago, obviously
they
need to start getting big victories in big games, because a lot of people have looked at this Donegal side as a team to kick on and maybe challenge the Dubs and maybe get close. And obviously Galway were another side that people put in that similar bracket. We've seen them kick on. They got a big win today against the Rossies. So if Donegal can turn this around against Derry, the confidence that it will give the team, I think, will be crucial really going into the latter end of the championship.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like, and I think it's a huge game for both teams, but it's kind of funny, even if Derry were to potentially, as I said a couple of minutes ago, if they were maybe to miss out on today, this Derry team's not going anywhere fast. I think Gallagher has a serious project up there. I think he's going to be there for a couple of years yet. So even if Derry were to miss out, it is definitely not the end. God, I'm really enjoying the RT analysis. I think it's the best I've heard from them when they're on mute.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think maybe that should be a way forward for RT going forward. I think shouldn't be. You attach it. Do you know what would be great though if they had a mute button for specific. Mute Colin O'Rourke, all right, we don't have to listen to him.
Man. It's funny, actually, it's funny you bring that up. I was at the, what's the semi-final? Tyrone Kerry semi-final All-Ireland semi last August. I was on the hill for it, and I looked to my right-hand side, and obviously you could see the RT lads going, and I seen Spillane swinging the arms, going absolutely mad, and I just said to himself that, and he wasn't a mad one, because obviously we seen the videos after, and then Kavanagh was just standing there, Donegal's back, Kavanagh was just standing there like you seen a ghost, but
Donegal have come out very, very fast, and they've got a goal literally straight from the
Donegal got a goal. Holy moly!
Yeah, Jesus. Straight away. It was a powerful shot. I think by Langan originally, spilled by Lynch, and then whoever number 7 is there. I don't know him off the top of my head. I think it
Right.
was
It's an awful big
or McFadden there with the goal. So yeah,
Or
Donegal
McFadden.
right back into it straight away at the start of the second half.
Okay, no, yeah, the ball's about to be thrown in here for me now. So here we go. Jeez, Michael Murphy, he might have to get a hair transplant.
Yeah, Donegal have definitely they're really running at Derry here in the second half now. It looks like they've.
Oh god, yeah,
We
definitely targeted that. They must have targeted. Was it a high ball? I'll see now. But Brady plays so on the far right. Would you not get it more than the centre?
Yeah, the thing is with Donegal, I felt a lot of the time there's a lot of sideways hand passes, a lot of lateral hand passes, but it does look like they're really going for it here
Well,
early on. So
how did this goal come about? Oh god,
it's
here
a
we go.
big moment for Derry.
Oh, Langan rebound, and then
Yeah.
and then he kicks it in. Oh my god, that is a snatch and grab, and I guarantee you they targeted that. They absolutely. I'd say Rochford. I'd say he was in at halftime. Right, lads, this is how you do it. He's a genius.
100%, yeah, 100%, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's unfortunately for Oran Lynch. I mean, to be fair, there was a very well drilled shot by Langan. You can't really fault him too much for that one. But yeah,
fumbled it and then bang.
yeah.
See, Donegal are so cute when it comes to them kind of things as well. Yeah. Right, here we go again. Yeah.
Well, this is definitely opening it up now. Anyway, this is definitely
great
Derry.
to see. Great to see.
Yeah.
But Aaron, just on a side note, it's so damn disappointing that it takes the Ulster to save the weekend. Like the Leinster was a joke. The Connacht, Galway just got a really good grip of it, and then the Munster. It's just such a pity that it took till Sunday to get a good game of football.
Yeah, and you know what I would say as well is thank God for the qualifiers and for all our quarterfinals, because if we were going straight into semi-finals now,
oh my god,
it'd just be such an anticlimax, wouldn't it? You know, you'd have probably two good games, Dublin Kerry, and then the final. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just. So at least we have qualifiers in there, and hopefully we get some tasty games in the quarterfinals. It's kind of why, although as the Dublin fan of me wants Mayo and Tyrone to get beat and get nowhere near the quarterfinals, but the neutral fan of me and the fan of Gaelic football would love to see Tyrone and Mayo get in there, and maybe Tyrone get a Kerry, maybe Dublin get a Mayo in the quarterfinals or something like that, just to add that bit of excitement, you know.
Yeah, no, it'd be great. Like it's games like that you kind of wait on for, but like it's just such a pity that it's took to this to get a bit of excitement. Like it's crazy. Like, but they see I know we keep harping on about it, but just it's so blatantly obvious what is wrong. Like it's obviously the Munster Championship, the Leinster Championship. Like the problem is in front of our eyes, and it's just I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Donegal have started very fast, and
they have
for Derry. If they don't, they definitely just need to. They have possession of the ball now, so definitely just need to take the sting out of the game a little bit and slow the game down. But to be fair, they have because Donegal were looking like maybe there was another goal opportunity there, another point maybe coming, but still 1-6.
1-6.
With
about 1-6, yeah.
With about 20 minutes, or well, not 20 minutes. What? Yeah, 30 minutes to go, I should say.
30 minutes. 30 minutes of expert analysis.
That's it. You know, the best analysis you'll find.
Can you see how many viewers is it? How many people are we in?
We've 45 people watching there at the minute, so
45, not bad.
45 people, yeah.
Compared to RT's 500,000, we're not bad.
100%. Yeah. So if some of those people could smash the like button and subscribe, if you haven't already, would be much appreciated. Feel free to leave loads of comments in regards to the match or anything really.
Anything. How we look, what the way we're talking. I don't know. How hard it is after Liverpool, unfortunately.
Oh, you just had to mention that, didn't you? We were doing so well.
In fairness, if United got bet, big man, I would near the end of it.
Yeah, no, it was not gonna lie, it was a tough one to take now. Being surrounded by Man United fans in the living room.
What time did you call it United last night, or what time did you? Or maybe the question is, what time did she ring you to come home?
well, I think once once Liverpool lost, I think
you're gone.
But yeah, because one of my other mates who was there, he was. I think he left even think he was literally at the door right as the final whistle went. Because to be fair, it was absolutely nuts in there. You could barely
Oh,
breathe.
swinging
You could
cat,
barely.
swinging cat. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an outstanding place to watch football. The living room in Dublin. It's oh, there you got a point. Great point. It's an outstanding place to watch a bit of football. But no, like yourself, it's say if United were bet last night, or if we were in similar circumstances, I don't know. I maybe move on to another pub. I don't think I probably wouldn't have stayed there. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Yeah,
Donegal
because
point here.
I did ring one of my other mates to see if he was out, but there was no sign of him either. So I think
Oh
I think
God,
everyone was
yeah.
just like, yeah,
Ah, yeah. One of them nights.
abandon practice. I think.
Yeah, the Scandals didn't win though. Holy mother! Like even Salah's chance as well. Mother of
Yeah,
God, like
I don't know. It was just one of them as well, where I just had a feeling going into the final 10 minutes that that I wasn't meant to be. You know, it just wasn't meant to
yeah,
be. But sure, look, we'll obviously have to wait and see how next year goes. But yeah, Donegal kick a point there. They go in
good
front
point.
for I think the first time in the game. So Donegal now leading
Ooh, it's
by a
gonna be
point in the game.
it's gonna be nip and tuck. It's gonna be absolute nip and tuck.
Mm.
Yeah,
Steve
but
92 here says you guys are great. Very much appreciate the feedback there.
thank you very much,
Much
Stephen. Yeah,
appreciate.
no, we're just on the side now. I hope I'd say everyone listens probably either hung over from the game last night or maybe hung over from the Munster and Connacht or the Munster and Leinster finals yesterday. So hopefully me and Aaron are softening the blow for you guys because that's what we're here to do.
100%, yeah, and I'm actually not too hungover myself, thankfully enough. That's the only positive from Liverpool getting beat was it was an early night at the office,
Yeah.
but still definitely feel a little seedy to say the least. So
What were you drinking?
what was I drinking? Yeah, a bit
Great
hop
score, there you
house,
go.
can't go wrong with that.
Hop House.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't mind Hop House. It's a cultured kind of taste, isn't it? Like it's hard to beat Heineken.
It's
Like
craft beer, yeah. You need to be into
uh,
craft beer to be able to drink it. I think
yeah,
it's one of them. The first time you drink it, you're either gonna love it or you hate it. It's one or the other,
yeah.
really. Do
Oh
you know
no,
what I mean?
like, don't get me wrong. If there's a point of it in front of me, geez, I'd 100% drink it. But no,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Heineken's hard bet. Heineken's hard bet. But no, Jesus, no, the living room. Oh man, such a spot for sport. My God, I tell you what, if you could have been in the living room all weekend. Like yesterday, the whole day today would have been brilliant.
Yeah, and then with the game being delayed as well, with the kickoff being delayed,
Yeah,
Jesus,
the fans running in. Yeah.
yeah, it was a bit chaotic, all right. Bit mental, but yeah, Donegal have kicked another point there, so I mean they're starting to
Oh
build up
God.
a bit of a lead, and
There must not be thinking about my accumulator.
as Tony says here, come on, Derry, sort out. Yeah, just a little
Yeah.
slow. They missed a couple of chances there, and this is
Yeah.
what we were saying is that because this is a team that hasn't been in this situation too many times.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
You're dead on. You're absolutely correct on that. Yeah. Oh, Benny Heron, bad wide, Benny Heron. Rory Gallagher, what's he going to do? Oh, he has the water in his hand, so he can. Okay, fair enough.
someone must have told maybe word from us must have gone on to him at half time there.
Oh God. Here we go.
Yeah, that's it. I think
This is when McBurdy comes into these games the whole time. Here we go, Donegal. Great score. Yeah. Oh, they're starting to pick holes. Who's that? Donegal are the masters of this. Absolute masters of this.
to be fair, yeah, they're one of them teams that they kind of just come through a game without looking like when you look. Yeah, like when you look at Kerry and Dublin, it's it's nearly swashbuckling football. It's brilliant football, lovely little interchanges, kicking direct, lovely points, overlapping runs, all the rest. Whereas Donegal just sort of go about their business quite quietly in their respect. Like a lot of Ulster teams, we've seen Tyrone kind of do that down the years as well.
Yeah, no, it nearly kind of that well mastered that like it's kind of like Madrid and Liverpool last. Like you can kind of do what you want to us, and we'll kind of suss you out, but we'll have their artillery up front to kind of get over the line. God, you wouldn't like to see Derry going out of this game either, though. God, it's
Yeah, there was a big kick there by Shane McGuigan, puts it over. So back to a one-score game going into the final couple.
I was just thinking,
or final. What was I saying? Going into the final 20-25 minutes.
I was just thinking there. Like, imagine listening to Rory Gallagher on a Tuesday evening after being out of the weekend.
You just wouldn't bother. You wouldn't go out. You just couldn't go out the weekend, could you?
You have to pack it in.
Yeah.
God.
And to be fair, when you have a great chance of the success that you're gonna do, like why would you why would you put yourself at
And
doubt like that?
me and you, we've great commitment to the cause. Me and you know when
Oh
to
yeah,
stop.
100%, 100%. You know, I mean, we're on the opposite end of the spectrum, so it's okay. You know, to go out
Big
and,
thing on this, Donegal, you're not going to be winning All Ireland this year. This hasn't been a very good performance by them. Like if they're looking at All Ireland this year, this is not near the caliber of carrying Dublin. So if Donegal fans think they have a chance of winning the All Ireland this year, no.
so it's a strange one. Yeah, like I wouldn't rule them out completely if they were to come through this, but at the same time, they like again, I wouldn't back them either. Though I would definitely have Dublin and Kerry ahead of them.
Oh yeah,
Possibly even Galway maybe slightly ahead of them at this moment in time as well. And
yeah.
like if Mayo or Tyrone played them in an All Ireland quarter final, like although Donegal beat Tyrone in the league this year, again some people be looking towards Mayo and Tyrone, but again Donegal are just
Donegal are good in Croke Park though. Like they normally, I think that league final or the game against Dublin. Sorry, no, the game against Dublin obviously used one a couple of months ago there. But I think Donegal are very good that day. So when they get inside Croke Park, they're still a very very good team because it does suit their kind of style of play. Donegal when they get inside Croker, but we'll wait and see can they get over the line in St Chenard's Park Clones today, my man.
yeah, another brilliant view of the handspit there from Rory Gallagher.
It's awful stuff, really, isn't it? Like, holy God! Like, it's nearly like he knows the camera's on him. It's nearly like he's been paid to do it or something. It just doesn't make any sense.
It's like a brand or something, isn't it? It's like a bit of branding or something, maybe. Yeah,
it's a hand wash spray or something. Or I tell you what, during the COVID, when we were in the midst of COVID, I think Derry were playing Armagh. I think it was in November 2020, maybe late October or something like that. And Gallagher was flat out doing it, like. And this was in the middle of the COVID-19 crisis. And just to reiterate with COVID, wash your hands, keep a social distance, and wear your face mask.
Yeah. Actually, look, everyone has their own habits, their own their own things they enjoy in their own time. But maybe you should just kind of limit it a little bit, you know, especially given the times the times we're in. But
don't. Regarding what I'm after saying there, Jesus lads, no, it's over. It's over. Let's get back to living.
Yeah.
Let's get her. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh God, it's an awful stuff, isn't it? What are you? Oh right.
Yeah. John was saying I'm Derry man living in Leeds, just up the road from Ellen Road.
I tell you what, I'm very. Oh, on number 15, Conor Doherty. He's already off. He's off. Oh, the hammer. Is it?
Yeah, I think it might have been an injury. Yeah,
oh,
that's definitely. Oh no, I think it's Noel Loughlin. I think who's gone off. Is it or was
number 15 for Derry's gone? Number 15 for Derry's gone.
Yeah.
Just on a side note, Clonus, the pitch, it's looking great.
Yeah, it is. I mean, especially this time of the year, Ulster final, the sun out as well, the fans there, and all looks like quite the spectacle. I'd definitely nearly much rather be there than here anyway.
There than here, 100%. The funny thing is, I'm only 20, 25 minutes from it, and I couldn't get tickets for it. I maybe looked for a week, and then they went on public sale yesterday for like 10 minutes, and oh man, they were gone. So you simply couldn't get tickets. It's just like it was a sellout for minute one.
100%. Yeah, sure. It was a bit like the Clare and Limerick game and the hurling sold out. 11 minutes, just absolutely crazy, really.
Do you know what I'm impressed? Fair play to people watching this during the game, because I thought people would be so buzzed in watching the game. So, of course, if you're watching, fair play to just.
Ah, yeah, sure. A bit. It's a little bit something else to listen on to, I suppose. Yeah. You know, something alternative, I guess.
Yeah. We must be good viewing, Aaron. We must be good viewing.
Ah, sure. That's it. We're not doing too bad. But yeah, Derry on the attack here. They need a score to draw at level, and they do 1-9 to 9, 1-9 to 1-9. So. Tell you what, we might be here for a while. This could be extra time. You might want to get yourself something to eat there or whatever.
Actually, the thing is, herself was going mad at halftime because the dinner's actually ready at the minute. But I don't want to do Colin O'Rourke on it and stuff my face. I want to look a bit professional.
No. I mean, if you want to drop out and eat your dinner, you can. There's no bothers at all.
Oh, it's mash and what's it again? It's mash and a bit of meat or something. So nice country dinner, Aaron. You used to be used to your burgers and everything up there.
our takeaway food, yeah, our Deliveroo and all the rest. I probably will get a Deliveroo later, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny actually. The Champions League final ended yesterday, and I was like, "Can we get a Chinese?" And do you know when you don't really need it, but your brain says, "Oh yeah, go on, John, go on." And then herself kind of said,
Mm,
"But you don't really need it, John." And then of course we didn't get it, and I said, "John, do you know what? We get one tomorrow night. We'll end the weekend well. So who knows? We could be dining well tonight, big man."
yeah, so that was like on Friday. Got a Domino's with the missus as
Domino's.
well, and it was one of them where it
Oh,
was
herself
where
loves Domino's.
it was
Herself
very
loves
enjoyable. It
Domino's.
was very nice, but I don't know. Sometimes you just after I'm one of them where if the food's there, I'm gonna eat it. Do you know what I mean? If there's some
100%.
left
No,
over,
100%. Yeah.
I'll eat it. So I'll eat too much than I
You're
should.
a buffet man. You're a good man at a
Absolutely.
buffet, are you?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a 100% a
Oh
big
man,
buff fan.
St. Cheers Park looks absolutely glorious. Oh, I tell you what, big man. Next year, me and you are going to the Ulster final next year. I don't care who's in it. We're going to it.
Mm.
It's a
Absolutely, yeah.
date.
We'll go along. Why not? Why not?
100%.
Be
I don't.
first
And
time, first time in an Ulster
but
final. I've never been to an Ulster game actually. Funny enough.
even if we don't get tickets to it, oh the wee man's in. Oh his head was nearly in there. Even if we don't get tickets for it, we might be able to get tickets for it down there. But even if we don't get tickets for it, we're down enjoy the occasion because big man, it's a special day. It's a special day when it comes around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just to confirm as well, it wasn't Noel Loughlin who went off.
Niall Loughlin.
Connor Doherty's
Oh,
still on
I got
the.
the players mixed up. So 15 for Derry was Niall Loughlin. Niall Loughlin, you had a
Hmm,
superb first half. Fair play to you.
yeah,
It's bad to see you going off with an injury.
yeah. But Connor Doherty did kick the last point there actually for Derry to be fair.
The
But
size of McBurdy.
yeah, Donegal leading now by a point. So I mean, it's you just get the feeling
Oh,
that this is really going to go one way
down
or
to the
the other.
wire.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good score, McBurdy. See, what McBurdy? What? How do you describe McBurdy? He's kind of. How do you
Mm.
describe Paddy McBurdy? He's so quiet. He's kind of like the lad in the group chat, like who doesn't post anything for the whole day and might just give abuse at like 11 o'clock at night, or like
Yeah,
you could be
just
getting
come out of
roasted
nowhere, like yeah.
and then oh man, but no,
You know what they say though. It's always the quiet ones you have to watch out for. You know what I
yes,
mean?
100%, 100%. Yeah, yeah, it's always the quiet ones. And McBurdy has definitely been
Yeah,
quiet in this game. Four, Stephen McMenamin for Donegal has been pretty good as well.
yeah, yeah. To be fair, Donegal have done very well defensively in the second half. They've been
They've switched on, Aaron. They've
very
absolutely
astute.
switched
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Oh, they need it. I mean, 3 points down at half time, but here
I'm
goes
going to do
one of them runs from Brendan Rodgers. But again, yeah, brilliant work from Donegal.
I'm going to do Kevin McStay on it. Whatever was said at halftime, it must have worked.
So yeah, yeah. If you kick the
So
points over the bar, you might win the game.
I'm surprised he had. Did you hear Michael Owen after the game yesterday? What was it?
I didn't, thankfully enough.
And he said, "Oh yeah, Jesus, Liverpool's still the best team in Europe." And what else did he said something? And he said the opportunity for Madrid. It looked like it was a shot. Like how was that a shot? Like for the goal, like
Did you really say that?
he 100% said it.
He was closer to the corner flag than he was the
100%.
goal. I mean, it was
Yeah,
hardly a shot. Like,
yeah. And
oh,
Vinny Junior made light work of it. So,
yeah, yeah,
but Strider would have made light work of that.
yeah. They're only shot on target as well.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, and Klopp said that as well. And oh yeah, I poked a bit of fun at Klopp, so I'm hoping Klopp gets back to me.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure he'll track you down, the Cavan man himself. You know.
Oh, Kloppy Woppy.
Yeah. Look, Klopp will go away now. Have a few.
Beverages.
I think there's actually a trophy parade going on there today for the
Oh,
League Cup and
the League Cup and
the
FA
FA
Cup.
Cup. So
Oh, so doing it.
I'm sure Klopp will be there having a few beverages, a few beers, all the rest. He nearly fell off the bus actually at the Champions League.
I'm going to have to get this man in before there he is. So yeah,
There we
before he
go.
starts giving out. So
There we go. He wants to have his say on Derry and Donegal here,
yeah, yeah,
making some good points there.
yeah. He kept coming up to me, so I had to get him in. But
There you go. There you go.
no, Klopp has been brilliant, but it is a hard thing to do, like to keep the momentum up because, like, I was only kind of thinking Liverpool have had 63 games, so it could have been a bit of fatigue this yesterday as well, you know.
I think so. Yeah, I think in every from watching Liverpool in the last sort of 5 to 10 games, their legs have gone in the final 20-25 minutes in every game. To be honest, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Ah no, look at it. I wouldn't get too downbeat. Only Mane is going to go now, and Firmino might be going to the exit door as well. Salah's doing another year, but I think he's need a couple of new players again, big man. But look at
Yeah, Derry drawn level there again. So I mean, Shane McGuigan will
Drawn
point
level.
out, I think. So
It's a boxing match, big man. It's an
it
absolute
is. I
boxing
mean, this
match.
really
Yeah.
could go down to the wire now. It's one of them where you don't want to be that one to make a big mistake. That's why
Yeah.
you can see it's fair. This has almost gone back now to what it was like in the opening 10 minutes of the game when we didn't have a score.
Yeah.
It's gone very very cagey indeed.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, it's great to see. But I keep
Mm.
saying that. Thank God we have this game to keep us interested in the football championship this year. Because if you didn't have this game, the way it's turning out and shaping out to be, Aaron, you would literally not be following football at the minute. That is the way it's going. It's only for the hurling.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, like that's been the way it is. I mean, there hasn't really been too many great championship games, really. I think Derry have been the savior of the championship so far. To be fair to them, like, there hasn't really been too many great games. Unfortunately, a lot of people expected Dublin Kildare to be closer. It
Not a
wasn't.
chance.
Galway Roscommon was a great game. Now, to be fair, I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I thought it was a good
Yeah.
game. But
Yeah, regarding the Galway Roscommon game, sure, we were down in Longford all morning. We were down doing a bit of shopping in the massive shopping centre down there. So there's one shop, I think there's a big Penny, so that took a bit of time. So we really got watching a bit of the Galway game, but yeah, get a bit of it later. Delighted for Pork Joyce though. He's a legend. He's won a Connacht Championship as a player and manager now, big man.
absolutely, yeah, and he was under massive pressure, really, wasn't he? To
Deliver.
Geez, that's an absolute wonder score there from Michael Murphy. It puts Donegal back in front. Might have been was it from play? I think it was from play. Yeah, that's
it's
that's a really good. But it's nearly from.
Oh God, how
nearly
could
from
you
the,
be?
Wait till you see this for a score coming up now.
But,
Near 45, like.
As well as that, though, how could you be a Donegal or Derry player? Like everything is just so important now. It's so evenly balanced. Here we go now. Number 15, is it? Jamie Brennan. Marty Morrissey on commentary.
Good old Marty. Can't go wrong with a big Marty, you know.
Marty.
Big Eminem.
Eminem is right. And Kevin McStay giving him a hand today as well.
Yeah.
Has McStay said anything outrageous yet? No.
I have no idea. I'm watching on BBC, but I have it muted here.
Oh,
anyway,
BBC.
So
You've been on mute. Oh, so that's
Yeah.
obviously. Oh, but the sound coming from my TV is okay. Like there's no. It's alright.
Yeah, no, it's not
Okay.
too loud. No, it's not too
No,
loud.
I have it down at 4. I have it down at 4 or 5. So it's.
You're all good in fairness.
There's Murphy. Oh, stop! Outrageous. Great point. That's leadership. That is leadership.
Yeah, that's.
But you'll see the tweets tomorrow. You'll see the tweets tonight. People have been putting up videos. Leadership in abundance. Michael Murphy. Great point. The game's in the melting pot. Sign of good player. What does Murphy do? The man's a class act. Aaron, is he one of the best players of our generation?
Absolutely, he has to be. Has to be considered as one of the best. Like when you think of it as well, like he's played in a team that hasn't been as good as some of the other great teams. You know, like when we look at some of the great Dublin players, they have been surrounded by other great players as well. Do you know what I mean? Not to take anything away from them or anything like that, but Murphy probably hasn't been surrounded. He's been surrounded by good players. Don't get me wrong, but not absolute, top class players like Dublin or obviously Kerry haven't, won All Ireland in a while. But when you think back to when Kerry were winning in the 2000s,
Yeah, no, 100%. Like I think for it's kind of like the Conor McMahon situation for the players that's around Murphy. Like I don't get me wrong, there have been some brilliant players, but that kind of score there, that's why Murphy's as good as he is because, oh man, he's 34 years of age and he's still flying fit, flying strong, and what a man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of them things as well. It's not just, as you said, the leadership, all the rest, the quality as well is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And as well, it's not just his kicking points. It's he nearly plays so many different roles. He nearly plays as a midfielder, as a forward. He defends. Like he's such a versatile player. Like he's a nightmare to mark because you don't know where he's going to end up.
No, full back, midfield, full forward, half forward. He's basically played. Well, I wouldn't say played, but like he's been everywhere bar the goals. Oh man, this game is so evenly. Is it still a point in it at your end?
Yeah, still a point in it. Donegal just slowing the game down loads here.
Murphy's
going into the final 10 minutes.
The home stretch, my man. The home bloody stretch. If you're a Donegal fan, you'd be shit.
Donegal have opened up a bit of space here. This might be a chance. Have they kicked that? Oh, they've kicked it over the bar. There was a goal chance there, but they kicked
Kicked
the
over
point.
bar. That's as good as a point
Yeah,
at this stage in the game is absolutely key.
yeah,
Um,
McBurty again.
oh god, yeah, Donegal are the masters of this. It's funny though. I don't know like how much Rory Gallagher can get the team motored for this kind of play Donegal are doing now. Like this is game management. This is game smarts.
Yeah,
I don't know how much Gallagher could have prepared for what Donegal are doing now.
yeah, yeah. It's one of them things we said before. Derry haven't been in. I know when they played Donegal last year, it was very, very close going down the home stretch, but they haven't had too many moments like this. So because they're a young team, young group, all the rest.
I think
Uh,
you're bang on with what you said. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like I feel like they'll learn from this
of course,
experience.
will yeah.
It will as long as you don't have players opting out next year or anything like that, and
No,
they
I
stick
wouldn't say
together
they
as a
will.
group. But that has to be a black card or a yellow
Oh
card there
god.
from.
Oh, Derry are going out of a big man, aren't they?
Well, it was the other way actually. It was one of the Donegal players on Conor Glass. So
Yeah, I
Derry,
see it.
Derry
Oh
should
god.
have a chance here to bring it back to a 1 point game.
Oh, should have been a goal. Oh, he hits it over. Safety, safety, safety. Who got that? Big Langan, is it? Yeah. Look, then again, in fairness, Donegal kind of have been written off the last couple of years. It's been a tough couple of years for Urbana, so if they
Hmm.
can get over the line against a very, very good Derry team, I wouldn't obviously the All Ireland conversation, but like it's a huge win for them today if they do get over the line. Kevin McStay's after
Yeah,
saying that's a
true.
big point when Donegal went 2 ahead.
There you go. There you go. Words of wisdom there from Mr. McStay.
Yeah. Won't you
Well,
stay
I
with
tell you what,
me?
an extra big point from McGuigan there, bringing it back to 1-score game going into the final 8 minutes. This could be a very tasty finish.
Yeah, my man. So, yeah, the fact. Yeah, there we go. Any comments coming in or any banter though? Oh, that's free.
Nothing really. Now, a few lads looking to start a WhatsApp group chat there in
Oh, what's?
the live chat there. John's trying to get a WhatsApp group chat going there for a few lads in the comments. So sure, why not? You can't go wrong with
Yeah,
Sure, look.
yeah, 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 100%, absolutely. Yeah, just I don't know if it's a good thing to put our numbers up online, but John, if you want to get in touch with us, absolutely, 100%. No worries at all. Be a bit of crack. That's a black card. You're probably right with that black card decision on Mr. Conor
Yeah,
Glass.
I don't think he gave one though in the end.
Do you know what? I think it's got to I think it's got to a situation where people don't even have the game on in the this. Me and you probably in pubs around the world at the minute, Aaron. They don't. They probably don't even have the game on at this stage. We're just worldwide.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it is very hard to because even with GA Go, like they have all these permutations as well, where you can't watch them in specific countries, and it's not exactly like you just buy it and then you can watch it. Like you need to be. It's a strange one how it works at times, to be honest. Because I had this, I remember, when I was in London for the All Ireland final, and they were telling me I couldn't watch it on GA Go because Sky have the rights or something like that. So I had to. It was just it was very very odd sometimes the way it can work. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Just on a quick side note, I'm 62-50 here at the minute. Donegal dragged the man down. Was this a free? Did they get? Is it a draw now, or is it?
No, it's a 1 point game. 1 point game.
Did they miss this free? Did they miss this free that went in and pulled the man down from?
Oh no! Wait, this is just, no, it's just happening now. Just happening now.
Oh, hello, what are you on now? What are you on?
64, 20, 22 there. So
Oh,
yeah,
geez, you're about a minute and a half ahead of me.
yeah, there was a bit of a hold up there. I think just like an injury or something.
Wait,
But yeah, Derry have leveled the score anyway. Shane McGuigan. So it's
yeah, but see,
1-12
that's
apiece.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm 63-22 here at the minute.
You might be
I'm,
catching up with me.
jeez, I must, yeah. Okay, I must just be marginally behind you then. So okay. Oh, jeez, that was a bad tackle, but it was desperation. That's Conor McManus 2013, Sean Kavanagh-esque. Jeez, that's a hateful, hateful tackle to get. But you see, the thing is, and I know Kavanagh got blasted for that years ago, but Aaron, what else can you do in them situations? You have to, huh? No, he got this
Absolutely.
apparently. He got this, Aaron, didn't he? It's a draw game now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it is. Yeah, 112 apiece. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So yeah, I mean this really could go either way. Extra time could be a possibility here.
Holy moly, we could be here till Christmas.
It could be. How would you feel about an Ulster provincial final going all the way to penalties if it happened.
That would be very cool. I think it would be very cool because look at the crowd that's there, big man. It'd create a bit of crack for me and you. But I think, are we going to see the winner in the next couple of minutes? I'm not sure. See, the thing is, you're ahead of me now, so it'll be interesting to see.
That's what I was thinking. If it did go to penalties, I don't really know how we'd. Maybe I just keep my mouth shut or something. I don't know. I don't know how we'd navigate that, but yeah.
Jesus. Sean Patton's short kick out. That is very dangerous. He got away with it anyway. By the way, what a day out there. The sun is splitting the stones, my man.
It sure is. It's a great day. It was a lovely day yesterday as well. I'm telling you, a good day for a beer garden.
Oh, stop. Bit of a barbecue or something.
A good day to call in sick to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, big man. Holy moly. How's the new job going?
It's going good. Can't complain. All the rest. Paying the wages, paying the bills, so that's what it's all about. But yeah, Donegal just really slowing the game down here. I feel like they need to I don't know, I feel like they're being a bit too passive, but at the same time, it's one of them where if you lose possession here, you're in trouble because not only do you have to, you could risk losing it though, if you try something.
But even if I just don't know how the players handle the pressure. If you're a player playing Clonus as we speak right now, how can you you're on the ball. If you F up, you're going. It's just the pressure.
Yeah. And that's why you can tell. There's definitely a fear there of making a mistake, but at the same time, though, a chance to become a hero.
Oh, big time!
A lovely bit of work here, but I think I've Donegal lost possession. Oh, they still have it. Oh, they've lost it. So here we go. Derry have possession now. So. Rory Gallagher there. Rory Gallagher going mad on the touchline there. He's doing all his usual shenanigans there.
This game was always going to be like this, though. This game was always. Thank God for the Ulster Championship, Baron. Thank God.
Yeah. You Ulster man saving us again.
Just need Cavan in it next year.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be interesting if you're in the qualifiers. Would you fancy your chances against some of those? I know it's kind of an irrelevant question, but
yeah. To be fair, I think if we got another crack at the whip against Donegal, if we were in the qualifiers, I would give us a big chance. But how people are thinking Donegal are still all Ireland contenders. This is a shaky performance again. Come on, Derry.
Yeah, Tony says come on. One last push, yeah.
Oh, I know, Tony. I can't even imagine if I was a Donegal or Derry fan what I'd be going through right now.
Derry had a chance there, but put it wide.
Derry had a chance, put it wide. Hand pass to 203. I wonder did the Rory Gallagher stats. Yeah, I think in this. Oh, Gallagher, big fist bump, hand spit. Yeah, that's the 6th of the day. God, he's a madman, isn't he?
Yeah, to be fair, as I said before,
I'd say it has to be a nervous thing to be doing that because I think it's a nervy occasion as we speak here now. But it must just be it's his equivalent of biting his nails, or us biting our nails.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has their own sort of
19th
ways of coping with nerves.
What do you do when you're nervous? What do you do?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe kind of rub the beard, maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. It's a hard one to know.
What do I do? When I'm nervous, I don't know what I really do. God, it's a good question. It's a funny, it's an interesting question. What do we do when we're nervous? There's a question to the viewers. What do you do when you're nervous? Right? Funny, wrong answers only, please. Funny answers only, please.
Yeah. Kind of worried what the responses could be here, though, as well.
Oh, bad Derry wide. What's the score, big man? Well, you're
still 112 to 112. Yeah.
Oh, come on, Derry! I want this accumulator to come in.
Yeah, Derry do have the ball though. To be fair, Donegal lost possession there again, so we'll see. The next score is just so crucial.
Whoever scores the next point, and if the other team doesn't score, I think they'll win the game.
And possession is as good as a point, to be honest, because if you lose it, to be fair to Derry though, they're not you think they do what Donegal are doing and they're trying to keep the ball, but they are kind of...
Oh, big man, we're heading for extra time, aren't we?
Yeah, could be.
I'd say some team needs to... But see, the thing is, my problem is you'll probably lose your head whoever gets this winner now. So...
Yeah, Tony's saying...
Bite.
Yeah, found my nail. There we go.
There you go. Yeah. True. Maybe I think I used to do that when I was younger, and then someone said to me it's bad for your teeth. So I don't know. Yeah, but I know if there's any other ones, but I don't know what I do when I'm nervous. I think my heart just beats a bit quicker.
Yeah, well, I suppose that's the.
Or Rebecca thinks I picked my nose. Okay, that's okay. That's. I'm not having that. I'm not having that.
There you go. There you go.
Do I? Do I? Don't. I don't know. But yeah, more answers, please. I'd be intrigued to know. The time's going to be interesting, big man. How long do we? 4 minutes.
3 minutes. Well,
Three.
says +3 on BBC.
Of course it will be. Yeah. I was thinking maybe 4, but there we go. Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah, Derry are just being here. Oh, that's a lovely bit of play by McGuigan.
This is a disaster.
Conor Glass to win it. Oh, he's nailed it, has he? Yeah, I think he has.
There's that. Oh, he's put it wide. See, the disaster about this is you're ahead of me now, so what? Like the emotion around it.
Yeah.
Huh? There you put it. I put it wide, yeah.
I thought it looked out. It was weird when the two umpires kind of ran into each other, so you couldn't really see what they were going to do. Was it over? I think was that over? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Like I'm not up with the play yet. See, Derry. Oh man, this is like trying to crack the Da Vinci Code, trying to get a score here. Like.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know what you think when you see this one. I don't know. It almost looked like it was over the bar. I'm not sure, but curious to see another replay of that. To be honest, he's giving it as a wide anyway.
Giving it as a wide. Holy moly! Oh, big man, we're heading for extra time, aren't we?
It's looking like it. Yeah, it's looking very, very like it.
You couldn't separate the two teams before this game. Like I just said Derry based on form, but like, you know. Jeez, I must be way behind you. Holy moly. I'm only on Glass getting the ball now, like. Oh, here, yeah. The game will be up by the time. Glass. Oh, badly wide, big man.
You think so, yeah?
Jesus, yeah. That'll end up in Clonus. That'll end up say one of the pubs now, I'd say. Oh, Jesus, can Gallagher stop it? I know I keep saying it, but Christ, what is he at? Like that is disgusting.
Yeah, it's looking very, very like extra time here. Unless Donegal can, if you're Donegal, just launch it forward now, just before the referee blows his whistle. At least do something with it. But yeah, he's blowing the whistle there. It's going to extra time.
Going to extra time.
There we go.
You're good. You're a minute and 10 seconds ahead of me, big man. Extra time, yeah. Yeah, no, exciting stuff, my man. Absolutely exciting stuff. Yeah. I hope the viewers stick with us because this is better than the better.
We had 94 people watching there. We've dropped down.
Oh, my bet's gone. Bet's gone.
Bet's gone. No money in the household now.
No money. That's the groceries gone for the week. Bankrupt.
That's it. There'll be no Chinese coming in today.
Oh, Aaron, you're an absolute genius. The bet would have paid for the Chinese and all. That's it gone.
You win some, you lose some. You didn't bet on any of the games yesterday, the Champions League or anything.
I done Benzema to get man of the match, and sure that didn't happen either. So.
Yeah, I think he did set up Vinny Junior's goal. I think though, didn't he? Or was it
Casemiro?
Yeah, Casemiro was quality, wasn't he?
Sorry, you're saying with viewers there.
Yeah, no, we had up to 95 people watching there. We've 72 watching there at the minute. So fair play to all of that.
Be good to you. I can't believe you.
Fair play, yeah. If people could subscribe, that'd be great.
Subscribe to me as well.
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Make sure to check out the JMac podcast as well when you get an opportunity, when you get a chance.
Yeah, Sean Hurts. Fair play to the referee. He has had a brilliant game today. An absolutely brilliant game. Fair play to him. I'd say Clovis, it's boiling down there. Don't do it, Rory.
Yeah,
I think
Oisin McConville there. He's getting close to nearly taking off the suit there at the minute.
He probably wants to come on. I'd say he wants to come on.
Yeah, he probably does, to be fair.
We've tears here in Cavan. The little man's after realising the game's going to extra time, so panic stations are creeping in.
It's all kicking off.
Aaron, wait till you and herself have the pleasure of this.
Oh jeez, we're a long way away from that anyway.
Full-time thoughts. Great game. Great game.
Yeah,
Thank
very,
God.
very, very good game. Yeah.
Thanks be to God for the Ulster Championship. We are delighted to have it. This game, lads, this game, folks, could go absolutely either way. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant spectacle. Either team could go on and win it. It comes down to brains. It comes down to who's going to be the hero.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like scores and all the rest, we probably haven't got as much scores maybe as you'd get in say for example in the Connacht Championship game earlier. But in terms of it being end to end and a spectacle, as you said, like it's definitely been
Brilliant.
the highlight of the weekend, as we very much expected. But
Well,
no,
that
look,
last night.
fair play to Donegal. They took the game to Derry in the start of the second half, got that early goal from Oren McFadden, I think it was, with the goal there.
Yeah.
After Langan's effort. So yeah, fair play to Donegal. They've done well to come back into it, but also credit has to go to Derry as well, because there were 2 points down, I think, with like 15 minutes to go. And as we were saying, they've never been in this position before. Their heads could have gone, their heads could have went, but fair play to them. They stuck in the game. They took their chances when they came. I do think Conor Glass, though, that chance at the end, though, like that would have won it for.
Oh, and he kicked it
Derry,
badly wide. Kicked it badly wide as well. Like, so, he'll be ruining the miss. He'll be ruining the miss, no doubt. Because Gallagher, I think Gallagher is actually a very shrewd man. He will be letting Glass know about that. He will be letting Glass, even no matter how late that chance came about, Gallagher will be on his case.
And he's the one player you back, and like what a story that would have been as well. Like if Glass kicks the winner, like obviously coming back from AFL, and so he almost like him coming back to Derry football. It's almost that's been the
prodigal son.
Yeah, like that's been the sort of spark, and for him to have actually kicked the winner, it would have been quite the story. But unfortunately, it flew wide.
Yeah. Yeah, no, drop your thoughts and opinions into us, lads. We wouldn't mind hearing what the feedback is in extra time. Always probably boils down to that bit of experience. I think the legs could be dodgy. It's a very warm day out there. It could be down to fatigueness. Mike Murphy could step up now. Did Derry have that lad that's been around for so long to kind of drive it home for them? We'll wait and see. But lads, it's going to be an exciting couple of minutes.
Yeah, well, just looking at the Derry substitutions, like they've brought Bradley on, they've brought Lakeland Murray on, McNeil and McCarron coming on there as well. Don't really know who else. Don't know much about the other players there, to be perfectly honest. Maybe some Derry fans can let us know some players who might be able to come on there. The O'Donnells have come on for Donegal. You still have Kieran Thompson on the bench for Donegal, so you'd expect him to probably come on.
Kieran, there's lots of talent. There is. That would be the one thing I'd say is Donegal.
Hugh McFadden in there as well.
Donegal might have that stronger bench. Oh my God, I might switch to BBC's analysis because I can't look at Colin O'Rourke. Let's see now if you can get that sorted. The notes in somewhere else. But no, brilliant stuff, big man. It's brilliant. Really happy happy with the way the game's gone.
No, yeah, it's a great spectacle, and if anyone has stayed with us for the full hour and 50 minutes, fair play to you.
Honestly, thanks, guys, and it's brilliant. It's great to see Aaron doing this. It's a brilliant initiative. It's more like it. It'd be brilliant. I think if other channels could really kind of get doing this, because I think it's interactive. It gives people a chance to shoot the breeze during the game. You could be watching by yourself. So if you're watching by yourself, if you're in a foreign country, if you're anywhere at all, it's brilliant to have the interaction because it's a great initiative, Aaron. Well done.
100%, absolutely. And Andrew says here, both teams afraid to win it. Yeah, probably was. Yeah, because again, it comes down to that. Like, you don't want to be that one to make the mistake, You don't want to be the one to caught, but at the same time, you should also look at it on the flip side of it and think you could be the one to win it. So it's an interesting one, all right.
Yeah. No, it's brilliant. I wouldn't say it's afraid to win it. I just think the defenses were so compact and strong and tight that the window for much of an opportunity to kind of get into that scoring position wasn't really there. No, Conor Glass did have the chance at the end to kick the wide, but I wouldn't say afraid to win it. I just think the defending was so spot on and brilliant that the chance wasn't there.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to be interesting, certainly going into the first half of extra time. Penalties could happen. It could happen.
Penalties would be brilliant. Imagine an Ulster final being decided on penalties. That would just be class.
Yeah, that would be.
So
Yeah, you're in favor of penalty shootouts over golden score or replays
or
or
whoever gets the first point or something. Look, I don't know.
yeah,
Like penalties to win a championship game, I just think like there'll probably be a lot of outcry in either county, and that whoever loses it would be given out a bit penalties. Whoever wins
mm,
it, it'll be brilliant. But I just think the crack around it, like whoever, obviously
yeah,
Shane McGuigan might score the winner, Mike Murphy might score the winner, whoever. Whoever whoever obviously scores the winner, jubilation, absolute jubilation. And look at the
mm,
crowd in Clonus as well, unbelievable.
yeah, yeah,
Like imagine an All Ireland final, like the Dubs or something, or Kerry like winning a
yeah.
penalty shootout, brilliant.
Yeah, like I do think in terms of the sport of Gaelic football, I don't think it's the right way to decide it, in my opinion.
Okay,
But I do get what you mean though. At the same time, there is a lot of entertainment and excitement, and if you're asking me from a neutral point of view,
like
or or not having my Gaelic football head on, you probably would
yeah,
rather penalties because it is more
yeah.
exciting than golden score and
Whatever else, or but if
yeah,
it decides it on the day, like so, I think that's what the person
yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
I know free kicks were kind of brought in there a couple of years ago as well. I don't think that really worked, but no, I think penalties is a
yeah.
great way to. I don't know. I think when it was brought in, wasn't in massive support, but I think it's kind of like anything else. We're human by nature. We have
Mm.
to see what when it's put in front of us. But no,
Yeah,
it'll be an
because I
exciting
think
one.
if you were to do 45s, like not every team is two,
You
three,
wouldn't have the
four.
legs to do 45s though.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know, you could have a situation where only one of them goes over. You know, one or two of them goes over. Like so.
Yeah.
But
Like
yeah,
Bertie and Patton had no problem doing a 45, but I think Donegal could be lacking in that area. But oh yeah, Donegal points. Yeah, here we go. So just Glass is just a tenacious footballer. He's just like a man possessed. Um, yeah,
mm.
but yeah, BBC. I don't know where the remote is, so I'd love to go with the BBC's, but sure, I can't really hear it anyway. Noel Healy's shooting the breeze there. Fair play to Noel, the Dublin lady. Did she used to play for the Dubs, or is she still playing for the Dubs? Aaron?
I think she used to. Yeah,
No, fair
obviously.
play. It's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
She's doing well.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, good to have more commentators on board. All the rest. I definitely think RTE is needed to
Shake up badly.
shake up their panel in the last. To be fair, you do miss Joe Brolly a little bit as well because
You do.
although he can be, he's not everyone's cup of tea. I get that,
Mm.
but and sometimes he does say stuff on purpose to
Get that.
controversy, get the clicks, all the rest. Like he's probably been very harsh on the Mayo
The king
football
of that,
section
nearly. Yeah.
in the last 10, 15 years. But he just is exciting. It's definitely something that's missing at the moment.
Oh no, it is like anytime you even kind of say, oh yeah, any mention of even Joe Burley, like if you talk about it on a podcast, it just gets the views. It's brilliant.
Yeah, yeah.
So from a clickbait point of view, geez, it's brilliant for a lot of guys. It's but no, you would miss him because like, I think the way the like basically all the analysis gone, it's just so pure. They're nearly reading off a script and all that. So it'd be great to see him
Mm.
back, but it's no. I think he made his bed and he'll have to lie in it. It's funny with Joe Brolly because you see, Air's gone. RT they won't bring him back. So unless Sky take the chance on, I'm not sure.
Mm.
But I
Yeah,
will see.
it'd be interesting, all right, to see who comes in there. Definitely, like in terms of pundits and all the rest. But BBC probably are just ahead at the minute, anyway. In my opinion, just definitely with the
Yeah,
getting the likes of Mickey Hart in there, Peter Canavan, Oisin McConville. So
yeah.
again, the Ulster lads are doing it right in every way possible.
Oh, we are. But see, a lot of it is like I know maybe it takes a lot of money to get these lads on board, but like a lot of it is common sense and just. But see, like I keep me and you have been it's there since January to start this year. Like the league Sunday analysis at like Sunday night are just so bog standard. They're just not good enough. They're boring. No, like you see Con Cooper, Kavanagh. You can't. Obviously, they had unbelievable, terrific careers, but like just the analysis is just so poor.
Mm.
Lad, surprised you're not asleep yet. Geez, that's man. Oh, I know, big man, but look at we have to stick with it.
Yeah, yeah. To be fair, like it obviously hasn't been free scoring end to end type of excitement, but it's been a different type of excitement. To be
Oh no,
fair.
I've really enjoyed the intensity of that battle. I think
Yeah.
it's a
Oh
great
no,
game.
me too,
Yeah,
definitely. Because
you
to
know,
be
I
fair,
don't.
like there's
Yeah,
different ways to win games, different styles make fights at the end of the day. If every game's going to be like an out and out basketball game, you would lose. Like it's like when you watch hurling a lot of the time. As much as I love it, a lot of the time it can just be a bit like a basketball game going back and forth.
yeah, no. I am really enjoying it because it's intriguing to see who takes the chances. It's intriguing to see who's willing to kind of go for that. Like who's going to be the hero. No, I think it's brilliant. I wouldn't agree with you, Mitch. I agree with a lot of stuff you say, Matthew, but not just that particular point.
Tony says here, Ginger Ninja Glass to get the winner. So there you go. Connor
Yeah, that
Glass.
could be a shout.
Yeah,
That could absolutely.
Connor Glass to get the winner. All right, yeah.
Yeah, that could absolutely be a shout. The Cavan '97 team in Clonus. That's a great picture. Oh, jeez, they're all decked out in the blue shirts. Who's all there? Is Jason there? Jeez, Big Bernard Morris. Mother of God. Mickey Graham, Cavan manager. Mickey standing opposite Jason. Peter Riley,
There you
Derek
go, yeah.
McCabe. Oh,
Yeah,
some great players. Anthony Ford.
the
Yeah.
ball's just thrown in here for extra time anyway. In my
Oh, you're back at it, yeah.
yeah.
I'm still have the fortunate pleasure of looking at Colin O'Rourke.
You love a bit of column anyway. To be fair.
Colin, what a genius. Mark Poland tweeted, former down footballer, holy Jesus, is Colin Rourke serious? Balls.ie, Colin Rourke going full, won't somebody think of the children now in RTE? Bad football won't do to you. God, he's getting a lot of critics.
Jesus, what's he saying now?
Can't even hear him, big man. I think Juan Campbell shooting the breeze there at the minute.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, there's
knows?
Gallagher. Rory, he's rubbing the nose now. What's the Bertrandale gear as well? What jersey? I think the Derry gear gets it for me.
Yeah, no, it's a lovely jersey. It's a lovely jersey. You know, I might invest in an El Derry jersey. But the only problem is,
Or a Cav jersey.
I'm quite superstitious at times. Like investing in a Derry jersey and then somehow Dublin and Derry in an All Ireland final.
It could happen.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like,
especially if you got a Cavan jersey, like we'd definitely meet you in an All Ireland final. So.
Oh, I don't know about that now. I think we'd be celebrating. We'd be celebrating the big Dublin victory there.
Oh, come on, Aaron. Give us some slack. We haven't been in an All Ireland final since, oh my God,
59 or
54.
Yeah. I think it was the year after Mayo when the All Ireland Cavan won the All Ireland. I think.
No, there we go.
So there you go. It was your fault. It was used that cursed Mayo.
We did curse Mayo. Should we bet them in the challenge game last weekend?
Really? Yeah.
We did. As I said that to you at the start. Yeah. You must have Alzheimer's.
yeah.
Early stages.
That's it. Yeah, just too much football. It's just going over my head now at this point.
Stop! No, I've about 10 things I'm focusing on here now at the minute, but hopefully the game will get me attention.
Yeah, no, Cavan beat Mayo.
What a bit of weather out there as well. Yeah. My God. I know that we're here watching. Fairness, looks fine. It's a great thing to be watching, but that's a serious evening out there. Sorry, you're saying about Cavan?
Yeah, like I suppose from a Mayo perspective, that doesn't look too. I know it's only a challenge game, but
you know about the power of us, Aaron.
yeah. That's it, and especially after all the Mayo fans, the abuse they've given you on my on my podcast, it's a bit like Kevin Keegan, like just coming, you know.
Oh my God, yeah, Mayo fans. I don't know what I've done to you.
No, to be fair, they come after me from time to time anyway.
But you're you love the controversy, Aaron. Like I see your tweets, you love giving out.
That's it, you know. Sometimes you have to, as you say, like put out the fishing rod and see who comes in for it, you know.
Yeah.
There he had a chance there and put it wide, so another wide from their point of view.
Yeah, I hope that fishing rod joke wasn't picked up the wrong way by a few people because the way you said it.
I suppose open to interpretation, as they say. Oh dear, definitely gonna get cancelled at some point, I'd say. Donegal calling the mark there, so they're surely gonna go in front here.
Second. Extra time, 10 minutes half. 10 minutes half, Aaron, isn't it?
10 minutes a half, it sure
is. Yeah. Rebecca looks like she's a face on her, like she's seeing 10 ghosts. She doesn't know what's going on here. Derry, bad white. Jesus.
Yeah.
I love the big screen in Clonus.
Yeah, Donegal in front anyway. They kicked the point there from a mark, so.
Oh, Rory just had a drink of water and then twice on his hands.
There you go.
Shane McGuigan. That's a forwards tackle. Derry wides 9, Donegal 6.
Yeah. You just feel like if anyone can build up a two-point lead, like it's gonna that could be just so crucial.
Oh yeah, and now it's got to that stage. 2 points will win this game.
Because I don't think anyone's getting a goal.
In my expert analysis.
Another goal anyway. But yeah, moving into the final.
Oh,
6
Donegal
minutes.
got a mark. Is this a point?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Who
good.
got it? Murphy.
Yeah, no, I think it was whoever called the mark. I think it was
24.
Aaron Doherty. Aaron Doherty. Yeah.
Oh, Aaron.
Yeah, substitute. There you go.
Aaron.
Living up to the name.
Aaron by name, Aaron by nature. There's predicate. There is pedigree for all Aarons played football in this country, but
there is a very, very popular name. You know, it's very, very handy. His first name in the alphabet, so you don't have to look very far.
I was thinking when Connolly packed the bags with Vincent's, I thought you and him up front, but that obviously hasn't come into fruition.
That hasn't quite happened yet. No, hasn't quite happened. We'll live in hope. We'll live in hope. But yeah. Derry was. Oh, that's a lovely kick there, boy. Yeah, I think
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Point?
Oh no, Emma Bradley actually. Sorry,
Emma Bradley.
Yeah, lovely score.
Oh, it's a bit of a disaster behind you now at this stage.
Yeah. I don't know what happens if we go to penalties.
Penalties, I know. Can't believe it. Gee, penalties. Jeez, you wouldn't have been saying that a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Was there anyone from Cavan out last night in Dublin?
No, plenty of Kildare heads. All right, that came in from the game. I was chatting to a few Kildare lads. All right.
Did anyone know you from
chatting to a lot of Kildare lads who just left at half time. To be honest, I don't really blame them. Yeah.
But why bother going when you know you're going to get bet? Like, I know. Don't get me wrong. If we were playing Dublin in the morning, you know, you'd go, but just. I don't know, when you're going, it's like insanity.
But to be fair though, like Kildare fans did have reason to have optimism.
A bit of optimism, yeah.
I think the problem is Dublin they've turned it up, they've stepped it up. You know,
oh, yes, they're angry. Yes, they're 100% angry.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You could see that, all right.
Anger and frustration.
You know, you can see, and obviously, I think getting Owen Merchant back fit as well is crucial. Like
Merchant, brilliant! Oh, great point, Derry. Yeah.
Yeah, we're fully fit squad, now. So.
Yeah. No.
Like Noel Scully can't even get into the team now, which is interesting.
Scully Wooly. Well, you must be hard at work for MFC Sports.
That's it. You know, you have to work-life balance, as they say.
Balance, more like Christ. Bit of work, bit of work now and again.
Yeah. Yeah, Donegal had a wide there, but they have the ball again now. So.
Oh man, it's just such an intriguing McEwen the ball for me.
You definitely, I presume you'd like to see Derry win.
I would, but sure. To be honest, it's nearly like I don't care now because the bet's out the window. So either team.
Yeah. Like personally, I'd love to see Derry win it just because they haven't won it in 24 years. It's kind of the underdog story, all the rest, you know, that way. So that's kind of why I'd love to see them win it.
Oh, now you mentioned, that was a wide from Donegal, was it? A bad wide.
Yeah.
The underdogs. Do you know that underdogs program that John T.G. Cahar about getting lads that didn't make the county team, but you get a chance to compete against the Dubs or something at the end of it. Do you ever see that, the underdogs?
Yeah, no, I've seen it. Yeah, sure. That's where Kieran Donaghy came from.
Kieran Donaghy, so me and you could go for that.
There you go.
The gear.
Going up against the Dubs. That would be. I better put my Westmeath jersey on or something.
But I think the underdogs was 2 years ago to play the Dubs. I think it was like Dublin 7-20, underdogs 2 points. So if there's any underdogs watching us now, don't get offended. But the gear is lovely though.
Yeah. No,
you'd do that for the gear, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you do it for the crack as well, for the laugh. Get a chance to play. They usually do them in Crow Park as well, don't they? The game.
No, well, I think one of the games. Well, I think years ago, but But you see, to my knowledge, is Kieran Donaghy the only success story from that whole underdogs thing ever?
I think so.
That's bad though. That's not great.
Yeah.
Would you describe yourself as an underdog, Aaron?
Yeah, you know, I definitely have my underdog moments. You know, definitely can. You know, surprise people from time to time. Let me tell you that. You know. Definitely have my moments. All right, definitely in the. You know, playing football down the years, I'd be a strange footballer at times. I'd be one of them that, a bit like what you said, I'd be quiet for about 40 minutes and then just do something out of nothing. Or even in my soccer days as well, I'd be the type of player that would do nothing for a whole game. But
I'd be that quiet that I'd be that I'd be brought on for the last 10 minutes. That's how quiet I'd be. So even in a junior B game, I
Yeah,
just think of these Chinese on a Sunday and a few drinks. John
yeah.
McCain, don't worry, don't worry. Is it still a draw, Aaron? Your end?
Still a draw, yeah. Derry overturned the ball. They're getting very close to goal here now at the minute. But it just looks like there's a few chances that have opened up where they could have went for goal, but they just haven't.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, he could have called the mark there, but he doesn't. McGuigan, keep going. Are Derry going to lose possession here? They are. Yeah, overcarried by Derry. They had a chance there to go for goal. There was definitely a chance there for McGuigan, and Connor Glass was in possession. It's just one of them moments where you don't want to be the one to kick the wide or give away possession, but at the same time, if you don't kick, you don't score. As Michael Owen says.
As Michael Owen and as Kevin McStay says,
Yeah.
don't take the chance. But like Michael Owen, like he played for Madrid and Liverpool. Like, what gives him the divine right to be given out about Liverpool or given out about Madrid? Like, Madrid made him the player he was.
Yeah, played for Man United as well. Don't forget
He
that.
did. He got a very important goal against City, but we didn't win the league that year. No, we didn't. No.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. That you have to feel sorry for Owen. No one really likes him, really.
Michael Owen, I know, but his analysis of football is just cat.
Yeah,
Very room for chance. Oh, for sure. Is it still a draw? It's just probably half time now, is it?
still a draw. Yeah, Donegal in possession, trying to work a score. I don't know if they're going to create a chance before. I really do think penalties is it's really becoming a likelihood here.
They're afraid nearly to whoever said
Yeah, I heard your missus saying he should have called the mark. That's what I said as well.
should have
Definitely
called
was.
Mark. Yeah,
Yeah, there was definitely a chance there. Like,
you're after getting a shout out Rebecca Aaron's after hearing you saying you should have called Mark. Yeah. Rebecca actually won all. What did you win when you were in Coventry that time? All British. She's an all British champion from 2014. So there you go. More medals than me.
there we go. There we go. Achievements are there to be had.
Michael Owen, the most boring. What? Who's that? Michael
Yeah,
Owen.
the most boring man on BT Sport. Yeah.
Oh, Superman Kent, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting to see Stevie G on there. I didn't think he'd be on TV for a while, but fair play to him.
Oh, Stevie G. Sure, long
Yeah,
as he didn't,
your favorite man, your favorite sports person growing up.
yeah, as long as he didn't slip on the way, as long as he didn't slip on the way into Paris.
Oh, I tell you what, he slipped enough times already. He can save the next one for a while, please.
Oh, what a
Oh,
moment.
Jesus.
Tembaba.
Oh, I'm telling you, that was out of all the moments now, that was definitely the
Beautiful.
worst. The worst.
This does not slip now.
That was up there when I remember going into Crow Park and Dublin Kerry 2009. Colm Cooper
Oh,
scored
man.
after I think
5
like late
minutes.
15 seconds or something, and then
Paddy Andrews was on him, yeah.
yeah, Kerry were like 112 to 2 points up after like 15 minutes, and
Yeah.
and we thought we could win that game.
Yeah. I remember that. That was an August bank holiday, I think, and then Mr.
It was,
Andrews
yeah.
was in Gooch. Yeah, back in 09. Holy moly.
And I remember because I remember going with that and a few other Dublin fans, and we really did feel that I remember Dublin because there was this real confidence that that was going to be the year, and then we just got absolutely blown
Ragdoll.
to pieces. Yeah, ragdoll as they say.
it, it's hard to believe 09 was your last year of being cat. Like, since
Yeah.
2010, since 2010 years have been unbelievable. Like,
Yeah, only 3 All Ireland semi final defeats since
that's ridiculous.
since 2009. Yeah, which
No,
is
he's
crazy,
been
yeah.
a scandal. He's been an absolute scandal. But again, people always say, "God, money this, money that," but like, you can't buy. You see, I've always kind of said that Dublin's bench was always unbelievable. Like, when you can bring on the likes of bloody Andrews, Jeremy Conley, all these boys. Like, I think I don't like money this, that, and the other. Like in capital grants and this. Like, I think it was just quality off the bench that won these them games the whole time. Like, it was
Oh, it
just
was, yeah. Like obviously
Malaman.
obviously the resources and all the rest they help, but it's like anything. Like you have to
You need
use
money.
the resources. You have to use, if you don't have the right people in place to use the money, it's not going to work. Like you look at
Yeah.
plenty of examples in Gaelic football already of counties with huge populations, huge resource. Look at Cork, for example. Barely staying in Division 2. Like,
Yeah.
and they've had brilliant underage success. Like they've won under 20 All Irelands. They've won, they've been thereabouts in minor level. Like they've had a lot of very, very good underage players, but nowhere near the level of your Dublins or anything like that. Like Cork should be up there competing, but so it's at the end of the day, it's not like FIFA where you have a financial takeover and then you go out and
Yeah,
start buying all the
it's
best
the
players. It's not
quality
it's
of
not
players you
it's
had.
not as easy as that. Like
But you see, just this is all probably on a side note to what's going on now. But just like even Conley in the replay, like that time, like you're telling me money. Like I know people said was it a pass or whatever. Conley's like did money buy Conley's right foot ping into Kilkenny to try win the game in the replay? Like it's just
hmm,
I know it's
yeah,
quality stuff.
Andrew says here, Colm O'Rourke not impressed with this game. He's probably not
No,
even
here,
impressed with himself at this stage, to be honest.
100%. Well, he was impressed with the food he was eating during the RTE podcast there a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
God, he's
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, it hasn't been a free
it
flowing
has,
festival.
but I
But,
think,
but it's been entertaining though. It's been entertaining, like I think. But
it
this is Ulster
has.
football though, like
This is Ulster football. This is tight. This is a game we don't know who's going to win. You knew kind of who was going to win the Connacht Championship. You knew who was going to win the Munster. You knew who was going to win the Leinster. This is what we've been. I know the scores haven't been coming, but let's give them a break. Christ, it's been entertaining. Oh, if you're watching RT, there's an old fella in the background of the coverage. I love that. I love seeing that. He's just standing there. If you want to flick the RT, it's very funny. Oh God, Colm O'Rourke. God, I don't know.
Yeah, second half is
Oh,
starting
same
here.
here. Yeah, I'm about to get started. Jesus, Connor glasses, ginger hair, class, sunny day. Jeez, that wouldn't be a good day for him. Oh man, what a crowd, Clonus. That is unbelievable to see.
Yeah.
That
Be
is
some
class.
some pitch evasion if for whoever wins
Derry
this.
win. Yeah, whoever
Yeah,
wins
especially if
it.
Derry win, yeah.
They might stop in Cavan on the way home.
There you go. You might catch them. They'll be bringing the cup to the house. This is what you could have had. You had a beaten Donegal, yeah.
This is what we should bloody have. I wonder would Cavan have gave Derry a good game today if we got to the final.
Yeah, you probably would have. To be fair, I don't know if it would be. Yeah, maybe you'd fancy Derry to just sneak it, maybe. But to be fair, though, the momentum Cavan would have got from beating Donegal, though, like the confidence it would have given them. So
yeah,
you just don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just on a side note, I wore the Madrid jersey yesterday, so it worked.
There you go. You were the curse.
And save on the back as well.
I don't even think he had a shot on goal other than his offside. Or here's a bit of a chance here for Derry. Are they going to work something here? It might be a goal chance. Nothing. Oh, it's a free.
But see, it's hard. I can't get excited because the few pound I had on gone.
Yeah, it was a goal chance. Good save by Sean Patton, but the ref has called it back for a free in, I think.
And Aaron, like this isn't like me and you to be sat in the one place for so long. Like me and you love being proactive and going out for runs and being active. This has not suited us.
Yeah, that's it.
This
like
has
if
just been cat.
Yeah, I would have been. I don't know, like doing jumping jacks out in front of the spire or something like that.
Doing a few runs, 5Ks.
Oh.
You're a fan of your 5Ks. You still at them?
Yeah. I haven't been doing as many 5Ks recently. I picked up a bit of an injury in my lower back there a while ago, so I haven't. But I have been going to the gym quite a lot and still doing runs. I signed up to the L Fly Fit, so you can't go wrong with that.
Fair play to you. Good to see.
Derry in front anyway for the first time since since the 36th minute. There you go.
Apparently, that's what Aaron said. So if you don't believe Aaron, you won't believe anyone.
There you go. Call me God.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Shambo. Oh, did he tip it over? That should have been a goal. What's it going to be? Oh, what a game that'd be to be at. How did we not get tickets for it?
Big save. I think tickets sold out in what?
Minutes.
Yeah, minutes.
You probably got first preference as well. That's it.
Because you forget as well, like Derry is a big county. Like, I know obviously because of history and all the rest, they mightn't have the biggest football contingency, but it is a big county.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, that was nervy there. Derry playing with fire there for a minute.
Did Derry get this? I'm presuming Gooden kicked this over, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, but there was there was a situation there where 3 players going for the one ball, including the keeper, could have easily ended up in the back of the net.
See the high balls must be going in. It's funny though. I don't. The one thing I'd say though, like there's a huge crowd. There's 15,000 at the Cavan Donegal game, and when we were walking away from it, the
Mm.
hustle and bustle getting out of there, the crowd. So the one thing I would say when you do watch it on the TV, there's none of that. You know,
Yeah,
the hustle and
yeah,
bustle, getting in, getting out. You know, like
yeah,
no doubt
yeah.
there's people saying in their heads watching this game, oh, it's probably COVID stricken or crowd at it. You'll get COVID.
I just wouldn't worry about that. If you're gonna spend your time worrying about that, then what's the point? Like,
Yeah, no doubt there's people probably saying it though.
yeah. I know, yeah. Derry 5 minutes away from a first Ulster title in 24 years. I'll tell you what, there won't be a cow milked in Derry for a couple of months if
Not a
if they
chance.
hold on for this one.
Oh man, are they going to
There,
do
won't-
it?
there, there, there won't be a point left in Derry come tomorrow morning.
Slot Neil, Owen Begg.
Yeah,
Oh, if you're a Derry fan watching this, lads, you're on the cusp of greatness, and this is not going to be the end of this Derry domination. I feel either.
yeah. Tony's saying who got the
Is
last
it
point. Shane McGuigan. Shane McGuigan with the last point.
is it premature to say Michael Murphy coming near the end?
I still think he has a lot to give. To be honest, it's just one of them where Donegal need to find more. They need to find more players, but I still think he's a bit to give.
I don't
Maybe
know.
maybe maybe not the same role. Maybe he's more of an impact player, but he's still making a big difference to Donegal. So, oh, here come Derry again. Couldn't they build up a 2-point lead?
Yeah, your dodgy box is way ahead of mine.
I don't have a dodgy box now. I'm a TV license, well-paying subscriber. So
Same
there you
here,
go.
Aaron. Same here.
Yeah, I'd say Rory Gallagher on the touchline there is going nuts at the
Going
minute because
mad.
it's like,
I'd
and
say
even
he's losing it.
it's one of them where Derry they're literally just keeping the ball. They're not they don't want to risk losing possession here because if they were to lose possession, then all of a sudden Donegal go down the other end. So
Did you stay in the living room, or where did you go after when you left, or did you just go home? What
just
did
went
you do
home.
after?
Yeah, just went home. Burger
You
King and
live
went
near.
home.
You live so close to town, don't you?
Yeah, I don't live far. Yeah, I got the last bus home. It's quite nice. Derry have kicked another point, so there you go. 2 points in front.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
The Derry fans are on their feet.
Derry
They
two
are
up.
rejoicing.
Oh
As
man, it's
Marty
serious.
Murphy
I'm
with
delighted. I am delighted for them.
Benny Heron with the point there. So
Oh,
fair
Benny
play.
Heron, brilliant. He's been around the block a long time, buddy. I remember him playing us against us in 2013 in the qualifiers. He's like a
Actually,
Marty
it was
Riley,
Brendan Rodgers actually who got the point.
Brendan
Actually,
Rodgers.
sorry. Yeah, but
Rodgers getting up for full back.
yeah, crazy, especially at this time of a game as well. He's kicked 3 points in this game, by the way.
Man of the match, potentially.
Yeah, I think he could be in the because other than that one, other than the goal that they got, Donegal haven't had a sniff in front of goal. But they're going to need a goal here now, or are they going to go for a point? Is that over? It is, yeah. Donegal respond instantly. That was a
Donegal
lovely
got a
kick.
point,
Yeah.
1 point in it.
But see, that's the thing. Like Donegal, there they have to take that on. Whereas before, if it had been level, or they had been a point down, they would have tried to recycle the ball and they wouldn't have gone for it. Like that was a brilliant score there by Langan, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
here we go.
or Kieran Thompson actually who came off the bench picked that point. So
Oh,
lovely,
bar.
lovely kick from him.
Austrian way point, but obviously Rogers got that point, and then sure Donegal went up the field and got a point. But is it going to be Derry's day? Like, what way are you fixed with that coverage you have there now?
Yeah, like going into 2 minutes. Donegal have the ball though. Derry
have the ball.
poor kick out, a bit of a nervy kick out there from
Jesus.
Oren Lynch. So here we go. Yeah,
Oh man,
are Donegal going to get the leveler? 1 minute of injury time as well.
sweet Caroline.
I don't know how they've decided the 1 minute of injury time already. Like we're still 2 minutes away, but
Jesus, Cones will be hopping tonight.
oh, that was a nervy one. I tell you what, if you're a Derry fan here at the minute, I tell you, you're let alone doing the Rory Gallagher spit in the hands. You're probably trying to pull your hair out ahead and
Yeah.
because it's
There's
a
Donegal
nervy
point
watch.
for me there now.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's it. The Derry fans are absolutely. But Derry deserve the football needs Derry to win this game. It's essential that they win this
Yeah.
game.
And it's not necessarily to do with Derry specifically. It's just that we need new counties. We need
need-
new
oh.
teams.
Yeah.
Because true, all my lifetime and your lifetime as well, it's always been. I know
Dublin,
Dublin.
Kerry.
Obviously, Dublin didn't win one for 16 years, but it's always usually been the same teams that are thereabouts every year. Dublin, Kerry, Mayo, Tyrone.
Yeah, the whole
You know,
time.
yeah,
Cavan.
yeah. No,
No. No.
not quite, not quite. But yeah, to be fair, you've had a few good moments. Derry definitely doing a bit of time wasting here, or to be fair, it does look like a bit of an injury there. Maybe
Fair play to the
Doherty.
players. Fair play to the players because it's a piping hot day, lads, and they're absolutely giving it socks. McBurty on the ball for me, but Osham way behind you. McBurty, aimless ball in. That's when you know you're running out of D's. Bad ball, Ryan McHugh, bad tackle. That's a black card. Should be a black card. Did he get a black card?
Don't
Should
think
have
so. No, I think a yellow. I think
Bad tackle. That's frustration.
Ryan McHugh. Yeah.
Oh. And then McHugh nails him, does he?
Yeah, we're into the final minute of injury time, but there we go down the other end. Connor Glass, there we go, over the bar.
But Connor Glass point.
There we go. That could be the moment now.
That's her.
I think Donegal need a goal here now if they're going to win this one.
They'll not get it at this stage, big man. The legs are slowly but surely fading. Declan Bonner.
2 minutes of injury. 2 minutes of injury. It did say 1 minute of injury time, but now it's 2 apparently. So maybe the BBC just got it wrong.
Declan Bonner's pulling his hair out. Come on, Derry, Oren Curley. Rory Gallagher. There we go.
Oh, Donegal. Oh, they've. Oh no! Wait. Oh, what's going on here? Nothing's going on.
I'm 1941, 1942. Yeah. What's up, Ars? Oh, what happened?
I can't even describe it. I'll just wait till you see it. It was like a Hail Mary ball that went in, and it didn't go. There was no goals, but
as long as it wasn't a goal, but yeah.
Jesus, that could have ended up anywhere.
I'm 20 here now.
Like I'm not even a Derry fan, and I'm getting nervous here watching this.
I know, but Jesus, like it's absolute carnage. Connor Glass, that was a point.
Yeah.
Jeez, he did. That's leadership. Come on, Donegal. Kyle, I think it's a bit too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, plenty of people saying here, come on, Donegal. So
you have to hand it to Gallagher. Gallagher is a genius.
Yeah,
I'll give it like this is genius.
Michael Murphy has a chance here now. I wonder, does he go for goal? I think he's going to go for goal. Is this going to be remember that Galway player who done that? That's
I have to hand it to Donegal.
Michael Meehan moment maybe.
Oh, against 2013 against Cork, yeah.
Is he going to take the point?
But
he's gone for it. Oh, but it's saved. And then the follow up. Donegal calling for a penalty, but nothing.
Oh, I'm on that moment you're talking about. What's happened?
No,
they worked it out. Yeah.
Brilliant save. I think. It's up to the discretion of the referee now to blow the whistle.
Discretion. Oh, I like that.
Yeah. There we go. Using the fancy terms. There we go. Final.
Derry won.
Derry Ulster champions for the first time in 24 years.
Congratulations, lads. Drink it in. Brilliant.
All running on the pitch. Look at that. Oh, jeez. Look at that.
I'm way behind you. Yeah.
Look at those scenes.
I'm going to see Murphy.
Great to see.
The Sunday game is going to be juicy tonight, my man. I hope to God have good pundits on. Please have good. If anyone from RTE is watching this, have good pundits on, please.
Looking at Rory Gallagher, very calm. He's not jumping around.
Jim Gavin
he's emotional.
He'll go mad. He'll go mad.
He's very emotional, to be fair to him.
What a game!
And rightly so. And I have to say, like this definitely has to put Rory Gallagher up there as possibly the best coach in Gaelic football at the minute. Yeah,
he is 100%. He is. He knows his bacon. Here's his.
Tell you what, you would have got some price betting Derry to win the Ulster title before a ball was kicked this year.
Conor McKenna put €500 on them to win the game, I think, and he got it at 10-1. That came true for him.
Jesus.
He's four grand richer.
There you go. Well,
Conor McKenna, if you're watching, congratulations, my man. Oh, here we go, Derry.
Fair play.
Yeah, he put $500 and 10-1. Yeah. Oh, brilliant! Look at that. That's class. That is absolutely class.
Brilliant stuff.
Now, we could talk about the same thing now because I'm in a way up to scratch at you.
Full time. Derry 116, Donegal 114. Incredible,
look at the scenes. Oh my God! Look at the flares on the hill. Oh, that's beautiful. That's congratulations, Derry. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm nearly in tears here myself.
Yeah, no, it's an emotional day for all Derry fans, and you know, definitely a win for
Football.
Gaelic football as well. Just to see something different, you know,
Gallagher's a genius. He's
something
an
a bit
absolute
unique.
genius. Yeah. That's brilliant, Aaron. Brilliant.
Yeah, and even as Sir Klopp says here, can't believe this is the same
Team.
Derry team that got hammered by Galway in their own backyard, and that's the thing. Like the way they've turned things around is.
But Mr. Klopp, though, that's what it boils down to. Get the right people involved that have an invested interest in football. These are the results. Mr. Gallagher knows his stuff. That's class. Congratulations, Derry.
Can Derry go again, and maybe, you know, as we said before, they're on that side of the draw now. They're avoiding Dublin and Kerry. Like an All-Ireland final isn't. It isn't. Now it's going to be interesting. They haven't played it. When's the last time they played in Croke Park? A long time ago now.
Jeez, I remember a game they played against Hughes in the 2014 league final.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the 2019 league final against Leitrim.
Oh yeah, that would be it. But obviously, that's a big difference to playing Leitrim in a Division 4 final to an All-Ireland quarter final. Yeah,
that would be the last time, I think, though, big man. So, look, that's brilliant to see. I'm delighted for them. Great game. An intriguing battle in St. Chinner's Park, Clonus.
100%, yeah, huge win. But yeah, no, cheers anyone who tuned into the stream.
It's been emotional, Aaron. It's been emotional.
Yeah, it's been a crazy one. I'll probably upload a match reaction a little bit later. Anyway, definitely going to get a bite to eat all the rest after going 2.5 hours just
without eating. And fair play, like to sit this long and not to eat. That you've done well there, my man. You've done well there.
Yeah, no, same here. But yeah, no, fair play to Derry, 116, Donegal 114, huge result. And yeah, John, top man for coming on, and make sure to check out the JMac podcast and subscribe over there as well. Subscribe to this channel as well if you could. Smash the like button, all the rest. Be much appreciated. So yeah, cheers, John, top man, for coming on.
Absolute pleasure. Congratulations, Derry. Your time is now.